This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters. So bye, Miss American Pie. I'm with Dan Levy and he's steezy, but his Levi's are tight. Them good old boys are rocking Nike X-Akai, singing "This'll be the day I get fly. This'll be the day I get fly." Throw gang, we are joined by the star of How I Got Fired from How I Met Your Father, the jewel tone general, the stand-up suited and booted sultan. He must be a popular Chinese restaurant because he sold out MSG. The Jordans aren't fake, but the sizing is true. His last show indebted left him in debt. The HTTV MVP, true to size, phone flawlessly. Yeah, that's that strong peacock. Call him Bad Gal Levy because he gonna run this show tonight. Comedian, writer, producer, showrunner Dan Levy. Dan, how the hell are you?
I'm great, but my jeans aren't tight.
No, they're not.
They're not even Levi's.
No, but come on, I had to.
Bro,
I
it's just the song.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Don't disrespect Henley.
All right, I just don't want people to be thinking that I wear tight jeans.
You should be thankful we pronounced your name correctly,
Yeah,
bro.
I have it. I have it typed.
Great.
I have it typed out as Levy.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Yeah,
he's steezy.
Yes.
Yeah. The amount of people that will though automatically get hoodwinked just by like the name and the title. I mean, that's why you're here.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
That's why we bring you back.
Come on, you bring me back. You got the New York Times article coming out.
Yeah.
You got to have.
Well,
me
that
on
already came out.
That already
Oh,
came
that
out,
came out.
buddy.
I mean, it just came out.
We're
I read it. It was great.
Yeah,
We're
it was
photoshopping Levy's head onto you in
Yeah.
the pick.
Yeah,
that
your
works.
boy though. You guys are
Yeah,
like
we're friends.
homies.
Yeah,
What do you guys get for lunch?
we just had beers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
Oh, real politicking.
We just
shoots loggers.
It was like that sort of hot New York City, like 4 p.m. We're like, let's get a beer.
Hell yeah. How
Are you
many
guys-
beers did you have?
2.
2 beer lunch.
Come
Perfect.
on.
Are you guys? Do you have like an annual standing beer appointment?
No. What happened was we were both staying at the same hotel.
Okay.
Okay.
Confusing.
And
You were booked under his name.
right. So we were both staying at the same hotel. And then the manager of the tour went to like book me in before we got there because we were coming in super late. And then the hotel was like, he's already here.
Nice.
And she's like, no, he's not.
it's
Yeah.
the less famous Dan
Yeah.
Levy.
He's like,
Classic.
No, classic. He's like, no, he's here. And they went back and forth for like 5
Oh,
minutes.
man.
She's like, oh, no, that's Levy. I have Levy. And the
Mm.
hotel person was completely confused.
Classic comedy. Who's
Yeah,
on
it-
first?
It was so great.
Who's on the first floor? It's Levy. Levy's in the penthouse.
Yeah.
So, exactly. So I texted him and I was like, we're both in the same hotel. Everyone's
Who
confused.
had the better room? Be honest.
He had the better
Okay,
room.
come
Yeah.
on. Okay.
He's
I just had
always
to,
there.
do my due diligence.
Emmy winner.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Multiple Emmy winner?
I think
Probably.
Well, you got
I mean,
0. That's all that
I
matters.
got 0 and I have Evie's from Emerson College. Shout out Emerson College.
Damn, dude.
The College of Mimes and Magicians.
Yeah, and lunch enjoyer
You're
Patrick.
you're the second Emerson alumnus that's been on the pod.
Oh, who's
Yeah.
first?
Patrick Lunch Enjoyer.
Oh,
Doran.
yes.
Yeah, Doran. Yeah.
Yeah,
He didn't
there you go.
graduate though.
No, I
No.
think he dropped.
Did
He
you?
dropped out the podcast.
Oh,
He
no.
really-
Did he drop
Well,
out to
that's so
showrun?
weird because I feel like Emerson would encourage podcast producers. I feel like that's
I think
the
it's a
thing.
major now.
It is. It's
Yeah.
it's comedy is a major.
Well, right. That's the
Well,
joke. No
That
pun
is-
intended.
No,
It's
I know,
embarrassing.
it's completely.
Did you major in comedy?
No, it was still a college when I was there.
Oh, okay. All right.
We used to make things in
But
this
then there
country.
was just so many comedians that they were like, "Fuck it, I don't know." Just
We're rebranding to Clown College.
Yeah, literally.
well, there was one comedy professor when I was at Emerson. His name was Mike Bent, and he was actually a comedy magician. He taught comedy writing, and I think like he is probably the head of it all now. I mean,
No.
they
Is he
were
still doing magic?
no, he doesn't do. I don't think he performs anymore. I think he just teaches young.
Can you imagine giving a comedy
Young
magician
aspiring-
$50,000 a year?
It's more than that.
Yeah,
now.
right.
Can you imagine?
I'm a young,
paying-
aspiring, funny magician. I'm going to Emerson.
I know it's like all you got to do is act. But I actually did love going to college. That's cool.
Do you donate?
Do I donate? No.
So you didn't love it that much. Let's be
no.
clear.
I donate my time.
Yeah, okay.
I do a lot of I do a lot of classes.
do you
and
give Emerson students like preference if they want like PA or gopher?
Yeah.
Nepotism.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
love it.
You got to do it.
Damn.
No, there was
Shout
like
out
this.
the
This is
kids.
all boring, but I'm going to talk about.
It's all boring.
It's all boring.
It's
No,
fine.
It's
It's
4
4
minutes.
minutes
No
in.
one
Yeah.
cares. We're 4
Two
minutes
more
in.
hours of
Everyone's
this.
already like they're fucking talking about Emerson. Fucking so
Boston, baby.
Well, we already established, Dan, that you are not wearing Levi's, and it felt like you took personal offense to that. So why don't we do a fit check?
Well, come on. It's when the Levy.
I'm calling him out for being a Hollywood fuck, not you. You
What are
did
you
a great
talking
job,
about?
James.
Hollywood
He's wearing
fuck.
Chrome Hearts jeans, everybody.
I just want him
Full full leather. He's
clear.
dressed like Andrew Dice Clay in the full chrome.
That would be actually pretty
That would be
great.
awesome,
I would like that. I actually saw Kevin Hart perform, and he was wearing all leather pants, and I was like, I gotta get.
Wait,
these.
what do you mean?
Like
leather
only-
pants up
only
top?
leather
Well,
pants?
he's so little. It just.
His head is out the fly. His
Yeah.
face.
So he was wearing baggy leather pants, but
Wearing
anyway,
leather overalls,
Yeah.
like a member of the Locks.
it was great.
Or Jodeci.
It was a great. It was actually impressive. It was like a baggy leather pant
Mm.
and a big hooded sweatshirt, and it was so hot. Anyways, more about me.
Can you get Kevin Hart on the podcast?
No,
No. Okay. All right.
no, I can't get him.
So
on
yeah,
the
fit
podcast.
check. You want to start top down or bottom up?
Put them in that little pocket on your shirt, though.
There you go. Well, I was wearing fucking great Birkenstocks.
Why don't you
Mm.
describe them in more detail? They
Well,
are great.
They are the what do we call them, the bright blue, the blueberries,
Mhm.
the blueberry Birks.
They're sick.
Yeah.
They're so sick. I had a
Oompa
pre-order from
Loompas.
Nordstrom's. You know, you got to do that.
Shout out to Mule Boys.
Mule Boys did it.
We see you,
can't-
Gene and Noah.
We don't know actually exactly what
Right.
It is
how involved
Nordstrom.
they are.
It is Nordstrom X Birkenstock with the Mule Boys being the faces of the campaign. Is my thinking.
Yes. Either way, I got them.
Right. We don't know if Gene and Noah were in the lab cooking up that work, but either way, they got to be in the campaign.
But I
Shout out
just
to Boys.
I just love those shoes. So,
They're great.
so I was wearing those, but I can't wear them inside your house.
Are they
because-
hard bottoms?
Yes.
Nice.
the only way to fly. I
Yeah.
hate the soft. The soft footbed is for the fucking birds. Dude.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But these are just so they're so comfy. So I got those on. I
No
couldn't decide-
socks. You're raw dog in James's crib right now.
I had to.
So am I.
I can't wear socks.
It's your house.
So
All right.
all
If I
feet
did that, I would not hear the end of it.
no, all
which is
feet are what? Because your feet are disgusting. You have trench foot.
Oh,
You have trench foot. You have
I
gangrene.
had
My-
trench feet.
Your throat
Plural.
gangrene.
My feet are super clean.
Yeah,
All
I
I
know.
did was just slide those on. Come on.
You're a
They look
Hollywood
pretty
guy. I
good.
know you get fucking pedicures like weekly and milk and honey and shit.
Yeah.
I don't do that, but you know,
You're missing out, buddy.
I lotion up my feet and put
Right.
on
You
my
sleep with
Birkenstocks.
socks with Vaseline inside of
It's on
them.
your tour rider.
I need to.
I need that
That's why
Chrome
I look
Hearts
so
lotion.
good. I put
Yeah.
lotion on my entire face and my feet, top to bottom, and that's why I look 20.
Yeah. You do look good. Well, let's
Thank you.
be real.
Let's talk about that.
All right, let's
a
talk
little
about the jeans.
bit. And then Iron Hearts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
these are good. These are a little warm.
Nippon
For
I was
today.
gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you and I didn't maybe make the best choice.
no,
but-
this was.
But while Lawrence took the G, you whipped down here from Connecticut, right?
Yeah, I whipped down for Connecticut, and I was thinking like, do I wear shorts? But I'm doing a show later. I'm like, I had. It's very
Oh,
hard
you're doing a spot.
doing a spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
exactly.
plug it, but this is coming out in 2
Yeah,
weeks. So
There's like this show at the Soho House tonight.
Ooh,
It's some sort of.
spot at the Soho House.
Yeah, it's
that's
like-
bougie, dude.
I know.
That's not like dropping in at the cellar.
No,
Don't go into the pool. Word to the wise.
I won't.
You will get chlamydia.
Yeah.
And COVID or both?
Yeah.
I don't know which one is sexually transmitted. Both of them? One of them?
No one knows.
Can you get COVID from fucking?
I probably. If
Yeah.
you're spitting right
All right.
How do you have sex?
with my mouth.
Exclusively.
Only your mouth.
Yeah.
And then I'm wearing this just white shirt that I got at Self Edge, which I really like.
It's
great.
I
Nice.
love the
It's
collar.
beefy.
Yeah.
beefy.
Oh no, it's light. Well,
Well,
it's beefy but light.
It's very slubby.
Yeah, I love it, and it's I love the collar the
Yeah.
most.
Mhm.
But I do think that I made the wrong choice in terms of outfit for today because it's 110 degrees
Yeah.
outside, so I'm sweating.
You're looking like a
everywhere.
Jewish James Dean
Oh, I like that.
in his yoga phase because you have nothing on your feet.
If I was wearing my shoes, I have loafers I can put on.
James Deanberg.
You just carry around a pair of loafers with you?
Well, I thought I would change into my loafers for the show.
What are you whipping these days?
Well, no, I took an Uber.
Oh, from Connecticut?
Yeah,
God damn.
I had
Can
to.
can we reimburse you?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right.
We don't reimburse
I
tri-state
didn't expect you to. I didn't expect you to call the bluff. God. Damn, this man really is getting canceled left and right. He needs to pay for his fucking Uber. Jesus
What are
Christ.
the,
Brooklyn is annoying to get to.
Yeah,
yeah,
So-
from Connecticut.
Yeah,
From a different state.
yeah.
yeah, and then
From the
I'm going.
tax haven known as Connecticut.
Interstate trafficking's alive, dude.
And all my
Damn.
mom talks about is how terrible driving there
They call him
is.
Dan I-95 Levy.
Exactly. I got so many bridges. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I just
Bricks
I
of
just
loafers.
hopped in an
trunk.
Uber and here.
And they're like, Uber- is that what you do when you when you performed in MSG, the show we saw?
Yeah.
Were you at Connecticut and you just Ubered down?
No, that's when I was in the hotel with Dan
Okay.
Levy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What hotel?
Greenwich Hotel.
Is that your preferred hotel when you're in the city?
Honestly, I don't stay in the city enough to have a real preferred hotel, but it is for now because it's
Right.
nice.
Mm.
You can walk everywhere.
Soho House, if you're listening, you can pay this man in room comps.
Yes, please.
What are the spectacles?
These are my old glasses. Article 1?
Not familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had
We're
these
not
forever.
fucking nerds. Dude.
I kind of keep
I can
glasses
see.
forever. You know what I mean? I
Your
never
prescription hasn't changed necessarily.
No. Like
Okay.
I used to go to this. this place called Gentleman's Breakfast in Echo Park. This dude, he has like crazy, awesome vintage eyewear.
Gentleman's Breakfast.
You've definitely shouted this out on the pod
Yeah,
before because that name is
this
so
guy's great.
unique that I remember.
He always drinks whiskey and he always gets
Which is the Gentleman's Breakfast.
Yeah,
I'm sure we made that joke.
Yeah. My sunglasses are from him. He's always trying to sell me like prison eyewear from the 60s.
What?
Yeah.
Like made by prisoners or?
Yeah, like the kind of the eyewear that prisoners could wear in the 60s that don't have any metal in
Made
them.
by prisoners for prisoners?
Yes, exactly. So I got a bunch. Every time I call him, I'm like, every time I call him, like, hey, I'm looking for some new glasses. Like, oh, I got these prison frames. No, dude, like just different ones.
The arms are actually shanks too.
Yeah, dude.
But I've had the same prescription.
They're made of
so I like
ramen
these.
noodles.
and then you got your wedding ring on. Still married. Shout out to you.
Still married.
Despite
the
crazy
material.
tour life. XO tour life.
And the tour material.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
for real. And then what are your panties?
Calvin Klein.
Nice.
Boxer briefs.
Yes.
He riffs in his Calvins.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm wearing right now.
And we are sipping on, unfortunately, no mango LaCroix available at
Yeah,
Greenpoint's Finest. So we got you a big bubbly that you're drinking like you're fucking at the club, sipping Ace of Spades.
I don't know what they have in Silver Lake, but you cannot get Lucy Mango LaCroix in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we live in a real city.
Yeah, dude. What a weird ask. What did you think I was going to do? Pull up with one can?
I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say nothing. So I was
Hey, yo,
like, I don't
let me get the
know.
Lucy LaCroix.
Yeah. The Levy way.
Get me a loose LaCroix, the worst flavor.
Yeah.
And bring it upstairs.
I was like, this is a test, right? Like, what is
it
happening?
better be warm.
Yeah. Yeah. This man
What's on
is-
your tour rider?
My tour rider is a goddamn nightmare because I haven't figured out the perfect food for touring. So
Like you're up there like trying not to shit.
yeah, it's like you want to eat but not eat
More
too
hummus.
much.
Right.
Yeah, truly. I have like coffee, hummus, carrots, some
Any
oh my God.
booze?
I go back and forth with the booze because like if we do the big shows like Madison Square Garden, I'll have like a martini set up, Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, nice.
Just because like people will come and it's fun.
Yeah, right. Got
But
it.
like
Wait, you have a whole martini setup? So like olives.
yeah, like I'll have that all set up
pitcher,
for these like bigger shows where I know
large
people come back.
batch.
Yeah, if you guys came backstage like you were invited to,
We would have had it.
you'd have had it.
We would have been like, mix us
Instead
a
you
martini,
bailed.
good sir.
I was fucking
Bailed.
One gentleman's breakfast, please.
I was already gone off the Nutcrackers for Rockaway
yeah.
Beach. I came
He
straight,
showed up
I had
drunk.
sand in my sandals. Like I showed up from Rockaway.
I met him outside MSG and I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. This dude is like twisted right now.
I was
And he was laughing the whole
yeah.
time.
Your parents are giving me weird looks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Your parents' friends caused a scene because they were seated in the wrong row. I don't know if we're
course they
talking
were.
about
I
that,
think
but
we
that,
are. I
that
think
was
we
a
are.
whole thing.
My mom also, when you go to these shows, they hide your phone in a pouch. My mom took someone else's pouch.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I was like, Mom, you're
Wait,
banned.
how?
She went
You
home with
can't.
Ja Rule's phone. Like, whatever. Jesus Christ.
It was insane. But no, the rider is so I have that. I got blueberries.
Okay.
Antioxidants.
I had grilled chicken for a little bit and wraps and like I don't know, trying to eat like light, healthy,
Right.
Sure.
pre-shows,
Protein.
But then I just end up like not eating really that much, and then after the show, I just have
Do you get a little, like if you're about to perform in front of how many people were there that night?
14,000.
Right. Do you need like a little daddy's little helper to get up there, or are you doing that stone cold sober
Stone cold sober
by design?
Yeah. I never have ever really. I've never performed high or drunk. I just
Is it so the booze is to celebrate
Might
after,
help
or to,
your
like,
career.
or to bring your the booze after is to like help you settle your nerves or like
well, yeah, because it's
adrenaline?
fun, and it's these shows. Like that's the thing with these shows. Like they're so big and so
Yeah.
fun that every show feels like a giant event. Like
Yeah.
you guys were there.
It was.
It's just a giant like production, and
Yeah.
you just feel like a certain place you just want to like hang out and like celebrate.
For
You're really
sure.
just like celebrating the show afterwards.
Yeah, every night's a victory lap for this man right here.
Well, okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Let's do
First
it.
question: how do you end up doing this arena tour across the nation, opening up for your bestie John Mulaney?
Well, basically, he came out of rehab and he was going on this like arena tour, and he was like, "Hey, you should come and do a spot on one of the shows." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds
Just one."
Yeah, he's like, I was like, that'd be great. I just after the pandemic, I started like just popping around LA clubs a little bit. It's like performing like putting.
So you were
together acts.
workshopping new material then.
Yeah, but I really haven't actually toured since like 2006.
When did Lion come out? Your last special?
2006,
Okay.
2015.
Okay, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. 2015, I think. I don't know. I can check it.
We were doing a different podcast then.
Yeah.
Like,
we
it
were in
was a
some
minute
weird
ago.
building. There was foosball tables everywhere.
Yeah.
Just tons of kegs.
Piles of vomit.
Just lawyers.
A lot of white guys.
Yeah. Well, not much has changed there.
But anyways, I just like was starting to put together like my acting. He's like, "Oh, you should come to a show," and I was like, "Great." So I looked at his calendar and I was like, "Let me do a show with you in Omaha and Minnesota, because that seems like easy to like.
Oh, like less pressure. By
less
risk,
pressure.
yeah.
Let me kind of like step in, kind of like figure things out.
Test markets.
Test my own market, see how it is. And then I was like, oh, and Berkeley, like Berkeley would be fun to say.
Right.
Okay.
One place that's safe for a Jew.
Yeah. And I was like, that place will be great. And he's like, cool. And then that was sort of the plan. And then I went on vacation and I came back and it was Passover. I'm Jewish. I'm driving to see my
As we
cousins.
established.
Yeah. See my cousins. And he texts me. He's like, hey, Ricky Velez has COVID. He's a really funny comic. It's like, he can't go to Red Rocks. Can you come to Red Rocks tomorrow?
Sick, Red Rocks.
Don't cancel. I was like,
Man.
don't cancel. I haven't even like agreed to do this yet.
Yeah.
I need to like put together my fucking.
Did you have to cancel
shows.
Passover to get to Red Rocks?
No, I canceled this the second night.
Okay.
But really the first night. That's
Who
all that
gives a
matters.
fuck?
Come on.
Yeah.
COVID's really your friend here.
Threw
Yeah.
some matzah in my pocket and headed to fucking
Was
Red
that the
Rocks.
first
Threw
time
some
you'd ever
threw some chicken on the matzah?
performed at Red Rocks? Got to be, right?
Yeah.
Was that how surreal is
It
that?
was insane. And also it was the first day I joined the tour, so I also didn't realize like just how big everything was, like I saw pictures, but it was just when you step in there and it's like you're driving through the tunnels and there's Red Rocks. And then when we landed, he was like, let's go to this like comedy club, and Dave Chappelle's performing. So we went and we saw Dave Chappelle. And then the next day, Dave Chappelle's like, yo, I want to do a spot. So like my first time like basically performing stand up like again was at Red Rocks in front of 8,000 people in the sunlight, because we did 2 shows, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. And then I perform and then I bring on Dave Chappelle.
Crazy.
It was like totally
trial
crazy.
by fire, really.
Yeah, but it was great. It was really fun. I had like, these jokes I've been working on. I had some old jokes from other stuff and I kind of put together. And then by the second show that night, I felt like I was comfortable. And then I went to Omaha, and then I went to Minnesota, and then I was like, okay, that was it felt like I was like getting in the groove.
Back, baby.
Yeah. And then did Berkeley, and it was super fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah, I was like,
back.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Call Puma, because they wear a lot of Puma.
I thought you meant Joe Puma for sneaker shopping.
Yeah.
yeah, call him too. And then and then we came back to LA, and then that was it. I was like, oh, this is fun. I'm excited. I'll just like go around LA. And then he called me and he's like, hey, you should just come to the Forum tonight. And I was like, fuck, I live in the valley. Like, it's gonna take me forever to get
I don't know if I
there.
can make it.
I'd rather go to Omaha.
Yeah, it's easier to get to Red Rocks, dude.
Yeah. But then I went to Omaha, and Omaha was just awesome. It was the Netflix festival.
Okay.
And it was just it was great, because we've also been like, messing with the lighting, because I guess I don't know if I can say this, but I don't think it's a secret, but maybe we'll cut it. Directing his special, right? So yeah, maybe we don't say it. It's in the announcement.
Can we let's get a bleep.
1720.
Yeah, let's get a bleep. Bleep that.
I'll just say something else that makes it make more sense.
Okay. We got it. We time.
So they've been sort of like messing with the lights, because he's getting ready to film his special. So when we did the Forum, it was like pitch black, so you couldn't see anything, and there was like 11,000 people, and it was just so loud and amazing, and such a famous arena. And then when we got to like MSG, they were messing with lights coming up a little bit, so you could see everyone. So it was all like every venue. Yeah, I could see you guys just fucking so drunk with sand.
Yeah, I'm just throwing sand.
You danced with my mom during my punchlines. It was amazing. And then I was like, whoa, the Forum was nuts. And then he was like, come to the Hollywood Bowl too. And I was like, dude, I was like,
so this is literally like, it was like night by night kind of.
Are you like, Johnny baby, I need a contract here?
Yeah. No,
you can't just be calling me every night saying it's an emergency.
No, I was just like, I was just like, okay, I'm just sort of going to just chill now. And those were great shows, and I'll just kind of like work on my act. So then every time I wasn't used to these giant shows, so I would have like nervous breakdowns like every time.
What's the most people you had performed for doing stand up until that point?
Like 2,000 people.
Okay, so this is a big
7x'd it.
Yeah. And then I think it might have been Minnesota was the most people.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that that was in an arena?
Yeah, giant arena.
They love white comics.
They love it.
Yeah.
They love it so much there. And then
what else do they have to live for?
Yeah, that's the big show's coming to town. That and the state fair. That's all they got, dude.
And then we did the Hollywood Bowl, and then it was awesome. And he was like, "You should just, like let's do the summer." And then here I am in New York City.
How much longer is this shit going?
Yeah,
for?
dude.
We're doing a lot of shows.
What portion are you through the tour?
Well, he was already doing it for a year, so okay. I came on.
Right.
Like I think it's definitely a few more months. Look at his calendar, but it's all through the fall and stuff.
Are you when we saw you were in this like emerald green jewel tone
Paul
suit,
Smith,
right?
Sir Paul Smith,
Yeah,
number.
Sir Paul Smith tuxedo.
Oh wow,
Yes.
Tux?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess our seats weren't that good.
The lighting was still being fucked with.
Are you always getting suited and booted when you do stand up, or is the suit like a Mulaney mandate?
I feel like no. Whenever I would do big shows, I'd wear a suit, but he always wears a suit. So I feel like when you're on this tour, it's like you want to wear a suit.
But it's not mandatory from the top.
No, I'll like shake it up. Sometimes I'll wear the tuxedo. Sometimes I'll wear like it's a double-breasted blazer.
But you weren't going to come out in like a Ewing jersey at MSG.
No, I wasn't going to do that.
Snapback.
What's up, MSG?
Yeah, and some Jordans.
I'm pandering.
Yeah,
but I'm doing United Center this weekend, and I'm like, I feel like I have to wear Jordans on stage.
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of hate Jordans with suits.
That's the Sudeikis mode, and it's
it feels like very early.
You're gonna
2000s.
You're gonna do it,
but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, of course you are. I know you're gonna do it. Wait, how many suits do you have for this tour, or tuxes?
I have like one tux. I think I have like 6 or 7 like different like looks that different things that I wear.
And are you styling yourself, or is someone doing this for you or with you?
My friend Jill Bream is a stylist, and she's been helping me out a lot. So she
behind every great man is a greater woman.
Shout out. Fuck, what's her Instagram?
It's okay, dude.
No.
We get in the plug section.
She started this.
We already have one bleep in here.
Fuck it doesn't matter.
We'll insert her Instagram right now.
Right now.
No, we won't. No, we won't. You can take your time.
She's great.
You can keep riffing.
She's great, bro.
No, her
the Riff God is in the building.
Her Instagram is Jill Bream, but her actual like business situation is called Who What Where.
Oh
wait.
That's
no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's a very famous media outlet.
Sorry.
Damn.
I'm all.
Yo, my man's getting styled by a blog.
Yeah. Someone had too many gentlemen breakfasts right before the podcast.
Anyways, I don't know what's going on. It's fine.
It's fine.
Well, shout out Jill.
Here we go. Jill Bream is a sick stylist, and she's been hooking me up.
Go to her Instagram and then search through her shit, and then you'll find her business.
Yeah,
eventually.
go to Dan's tagged photos or something.
No, she's been awesome. She's great. So I got that, and I also wear this purple Paul Smith.
You're really going for it with the jewel tones.
Yeah,
very regal.
Yeah, it feels good. I like it.
You looked good on stage.
Thanks.
What were
Also,
the shoes?
The shoes I was wearing were I think I was just wearing like Hugo Boss.
Okay,
like black.
Hugo Boss where he was in 1942.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Okay, Nazi sympathizer over here. All right.
But I've been wearing
played well with the Omaha crowd.
But I wear like
in the Auschwitz fours, dude.
Johns will set you free.
Forgive. Forgive for John.
Hashtag never forget, but also forgive.
Yeah, forgive. I also been wearing these like maroon Doc Martens with like purple suit.
That's cool.
Some loafers.
Those aren't fucking your
not a
heels
Nazi.
No, not a Nazi. Thank you.
Just a doctor.
Thank you, Doc. Just a great doctor.
Just a skinhead Nazi punk. Different.
That's different person. It all comes down to they hate the Jews. But you know what? Everyone does at this point.
Yeah. You guys have been through a
We're
lot.
just rolling with the punches, trying to look good on stage.
That's
Can
all
you
we're
blame the
trying to
guy?
do. Come on.
So now that you're in full-on tour mode,
yes.
What would you say is the best thing about hitting the road with your road dog, Mulaney?
I guess it's been. I mean, the bet. I love just talking about comedy all day long, you know, and that's all he wants.
You're a
to talk
comedy
about.
nerd at heart, right?
Right. I mean, yeah. I guess I don't want to say comedy nerd ever, but like
I try to set you up.
I'm obsessed with. I just have always been obsessed with comedy, old school showbiz, all kind of stuff, and he loves that. So we could talk about that like forever. So it's just been fun on these like long drives, these flights and stuff, and just doing it up.
Are you guys like on a bus? You're not touring, right?
No, we're on a bus. It depends. Like we'll fly in and we'll get on a bus, and then we'll go to a few spots, and then we're out.
Okay. How's the tour bus situation? Is it nice?
Tour bus is great. There's 2 buses, and
are the other like openers on that bus sometimes, or is it just you and the boy?
There's 2 buses, so it's just sometimes it's just me and John Seaton, and then if there's a guest like Ricky Velez has been on a bunch of shows, right. You know, people.
Is Ricky jelly that you fucking bumped him because he got COVID?
No.
Is there beef?
First,
God tried to smite him, and then Dan tried to smite him on the fucking follow through.
Old and New Testament.
I thanked him for restarting my stand-up career, though.
Okay.
He's good. He's touring. He's great.
What's the worst part about touring with Mulaney? Is it the no drugs? Is that what it is?
I can't do fucking coke all day. It's like I'm a guy who wakes up and does fucking coke.
Yeah. Bro, that's what bus 2 is for.
I know. I'm like, put me on bus 2. Let's do some fucking blow.
That's like, no, man, I want to talk about the fucking golden age of comedy.
You got the road dogs in bus 1 and the snow dogs in bus 2. It's a different situation.
The whole situation.
Yeah.
When you're on the road, what's like the thing you miss most about home?
My bed.
Yeah.
I was going to say, don't say your kids are your wife, but you went right for your bed. It wasn't necessary.
Shout out Casper Mattress.
I've been seeing my kids so much.
Too much.
I mean, I feel like as a parent, like I was with COVID. I was with my kids were inside me.
Yeah.
You know?
How old were they how old were they in 2020?
He
got that kid in him.
Yeah, they 2020 is 7 and 5.
Oof.
And then I had a baby.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's right. Your boys can swim.
Yeah, come on.
Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you.
And now they're 9, 7, and
a baby.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, and a baby.
Damn.
So
Vasectomy, maybe? Think about it.
I'm thinking about definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. It's booked.
I'm not orthodox.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking snip this situation. I need my
Yeah, we
second
gotta,
wrist.
we gotta take care of this
What
shit.
is going
dude.
on here?
Yeah.
Is there something from like tour life or stand up that you like realize that you missed the most in the fucking 6 years since you've been doing it?
Yeah, being away from the game.
I think just performing. You know, like I realized at writing sitcoms for so long and having to go through so many people to like get what you're writing to be on TV.
Sure.
So many people need to approve it. And it's a process where with stand up, you're like, oh, I just think of something like right now and I'm going to say it to 14,000 people.
But your lawyer has to screen some of what you're trying to say. No, go to his act to find out what we're talking about.
Yeah.
True. No, but I feel like that's the thing. Like
no red tape.
Yeah, it's also the instant gratification. You know, you guys know you like work on TV show and it could take 2 years before you're like actually like
put anything on paper.
anything.
Right.
And where stand up, it's just been so nice to go like, I think this is funny. They do too. All right, cool. Plus, I mean, these audiences are bigger than any of the audiences that I've seen any of the shows I've really worked on. So it's been nice to do that.
Has it helped has your star risen? Like, has your IG gone crazy, or like, how else has this tour like elevated your profile?
Yeah, I've noticed a lot, like a big IG push, and just sort of like
those coattails are comfortable, dude.
Yeah, just kind of doing it, you know. So it's been awesome.
Blaney's always in fucking coats or tails and coat, whatever.
Yeah. Nice, nailed it.
That was good.
Riff God number 2 in the building.
I'm still getting over COVID.
Yeah.
I think you
James
have
did
it.
almost die.
I think
No, that's long COVID. That's a
your sense of humor is still positive.
I need more Paxlovid.
Yeah. When you're on tour with all these comics, are you guys giving each other feedback? I mean, obviously, like people have like pretty like locked in sets, but like you said, something comes to you. Are you getting feedback from?
Oh yeah, all the
boys?
time. Like all the time. Like we come off stage, like say this or say that, and you know, that's the best thing.
Have you bombed yet?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Don't wear the Jordans.
Yeah, don't wear the Jordans. No, I mean, I feel like right now I have like a pretty dialed in situation. I mean, when I was in Red Rocks, I was truly like, I mean, I do this joke about like Invisalign, you know, and like I like just tried that out one night in front of like 10,000 people, and it's like if that's what's crazy is like I'm just sort of coming up with these jokes and saying,
right.
I'm feeling pretty good about them, so
yeah,
they're working.
I'm feeling good about this high level Invisalign content. Let's see how Red Rocks reacts.
Come check my shit out. I didn't even have Invisalign during that time.
No politics, just orthodontist jokes.
Look, I know there's lots of shit going on in the world, but let's talk about Invisalign.
Yeah. How long is your set? Because I felt like you were on stage for over a half hour. Is that correct?
I think it was like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
But I'm glad it felt long.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, you know why? Because the laughs don't stop. We were like, damn, we were really impressed.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, come on, you were like, oh, he blew away all my low expectations.
I didn't say that. Jesus Christ.
I was having a ball the whole time.
You were shit faced.
It was a great show, I will say.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
I
a good one for
definitely
sure.
Would say I killed that. That was great.
Was performing in the Garden and Red Rocks, have those been the two biggest like pinch me moments?
I would say Hollywood Bowl actually was.
Okay.
Because I mean, and Hollywood Bowl and MSG were sort of like just.
You were fucking yucking it up backstage. We were watching the BTS content happen. Everyone's in Knicks jerseys.
Yeah, it was nuts. I mean, I feel like that
went to the fucking locker room.
Yeah, I felt like I was actually too casual the second show.
Okay.
Like the first show, I was like fucking, so stressed.
Right, on edge.
And everyone, I've so many people
You
there.
just got off bus too. That's what it was.
Fucking so many people are there also, That's the other thing is the MSG shows, the Hollywood shows, there's all these, when I did Hollywood Bowl, the guy in the front row is Kenya Barris, right? And MSG, it's like Stephen Colbert,
Bo
shit, Burnham, all these people are just there.
James Harris, Lawrence Schlossman.
You know, wasn't there Adam Pally?
He was not there. He was supposed to be.
Not there.
Oh, he had to do Z-Way Live. That's right, because we were going to see him. Yeah,
Z-Way Live.
Yeah, he had to perform at the Bell House.
Same thing.
Yeah,
I've had a falling out.
They say it's the MSG of Gowanus, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
we performed there.
But yeah, anyways, that was amazing because I grew up going there. Like the last time I was there with my family was to see Sesame Street live in 1984.
Really?
Yeah. Then I went to a bunch of Knicks games and stuff.
Okay,
but that was
Oh, last time with your parents.
With my parents, yeah. And that was fun. But the Hollywood Bowl is a place that like I always go to, to see shows.
Mhm.
So it was totally wild, like going backstage and, going through the artist entry and stuff
Right,
in the
right.
Hollywood Bowl. The
Yeah.
only way to deal with parking at the Hollywood Bowl is
to be the performer.
to actually perform.
Okay, all right, good to know.
And Earthquake
A
was
little
on that
hack
show.
for the listeners at home.
So if you guys want to go to the Hollywood Bowl, maybe
Yeah.
see Dave Matthews Band. And you're kind of like, I don't want to fucking deal with the parking. I don't want to park down the street on Highland. Just open up for Dave.
Yeah. Become his electric violinist.
Yeah, one of the 30 guys in his backing.
Have you gotten heckled at all on tour?
No, his audience is great. I mean, they're really
but they're there to see him.
yeah. So they're pretty.
Not you.
Yeah, I know. But they but they're just like polite. They're not the kind of people who can start screaming at you.
Right.
Like I'll hear stories that like the night before us, Bill Burr was in the same venue and he just spent like an hour screaming at someone.
Yeah. Sure.
So like that.
Bill heckles the audience.
Yeah, exactly. He just screams at them. So so everyone's been pretty polite. Watch the United Center was there screaming at me.
Well,
Okay, good to
knock
know.
on wood.
Yeah.
What about so while on tour, obviously with Mulaney, he's sober now. What's been the biggest rock star moment you've had so far?
The biggest rock star moment?
Yeah, for
I
you,
would say-
a father of 3.
Yeah.
Father of 3.
Yeah. Future vasectomy haver.
I was I would say that we flew into Omaha from LA, landed in Omaha, went right to the show, did the show in Omaha, got on the plane with Omaha Steaks and flew to Minneapolis that night, landed, and then slept in Minneapolis, woke up the next day and performed in Minneapolis.
Different city every day, dude.
That was
We talking PJ?
yeah.
Whoa, nice, dude.
Yeah. So
Are you on a lot of PJs?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's the network TV difference.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh no,
respect.
no, when I'm on this tour.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
the
But
Mulaney
before,
difference.
before that, were you like a PJ virgin?
No, I've been on like one or two before, but
Okay.
this was I'm not someone who is a private
is that the
plane
only
guy.
way? Is that the only way Mulaney flies?
No.
Okay.
But I feel like when you're touring in these sort of places, it just actually makes sense.
It's
to do
easier.
it.
Yeah,
it's easier.
Okay.
I feel like a lot. If you look at any of these comics who are on these big arena tours, it's just the convenience of it.
Without drugs and alcohol, is it like everyone fucking like bonds over just like sick meals? Like when you touch down in whatever city, are you going to like the best restaurant there, or is it just kind of like, all right, I'm going to the hotel, see you later, see you in the morning?
Yeah, we don't. The timing of shows, it's hard to go to like the best restaurants.
Right.
Just like we get
'Cause
there.
everything in Omaha closes at 6 p.m.
Yeah, they close.
Yes.
Also, because of these bigger shows, you have to get there early for sound
Right.
checks and stuff. So we get a lot of food, and we mostly just like honestly hang out in the city, walk around,
shop.
Yeah.
shop, that kind of stuff.
Are you like the guy who's like, yo, I know a sick spot, like everyone can come through and we can cop some stuff? Or
Yeah, or like I'll be like, oh, we're gonna go to Portland, and I was like, I'm setting up like a big tour at Nike.
Right.
And we're
Oh,
gonna go,
well,
like,
Yeah, we heard about you trying to set up Pally in the dome, basically
Yeah, I
almost
know.
failing.
It was amazing.
If it wasn't for the Mindy Project, no thanks to you, he was able to buy some general release Air Monarchs or whatever the fuck he got.
I know.
Air Maxes.
That's the thing.
some
It's
Black
all it
Forces.
is.
Yeah.
All it is a Nike town, but it's 40% off. So,
Right.
you get excited about it.
Yeah.
It
It just feels good to like go through the gate
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then buy some sneakers you could get at Walmart or
Right.
whatever.
But I'll like, that's what I'll do. I'll be like, oh, let's go to this place. Let's go there.
Do you Mulaney? Because Mulaney obviously is a suitsman. Do you guys bond over Johns at all, or is it only just like old school Hollywood and comedy?
No, suits for sure. Like he wears all Richard James suits, a lot of them. He wears a lot of Richard
Okay.
James suits, and like so we'll talk a lot about suits. And then recently, which has been just funny, is that like when we were in Soho, we like walked into like just the sneaker places and just Mercer and just went around and whatever.
Without security or like
Yeah,
this- he was just bumming it like a civilian.
Yeah, we just walked over and I was like, oh, this is stadium goods,
Right.
because he was just looking to get a pair of sneakers.
Okay.
And then he was like, oh fuck, this is awesome. And now he's just been copping
Oh yeah.
fucking Air Maxes nonstop.
Oh, so he's
Really?
an Air Max guy.
Right now he is, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he just texted me. He's like, I'm in Chicago. There's a stadium goods. I'm going in. I was like,
Wow,
this
okay.
is a safer addiction.
Yo, shout
Yeah,
out.
oh, for sure. But still an addiction.
Well,
Let's
It's
be
other-
clear.
But
Yeah.
but also
So you hit rock
as-
bottom and
Yeah.
a pile of Air Maxes just falls on top of you, and that's how you die.
Yeah, I've hit that rock bottom. As someone who has like bought too many sneakers for too long, it's the
Right.
worst investment of all time because they just crumble and they ruin. And
Well, that's why you
there's
got to wear your kicks.
you
bro.
got to wear them.
Do you try to get them off sneakers and more into like more the bigger world of footwear.
Yeah, but he makes fun of all the clothes I'm wearing. Like,
What does he think of like Birkenstocks? Like, does he like nice grandma shoes or
yeah,
chef
I mean,
shoes?
he wouldn't be wearing bright blue Birkenstocks walking
gotta show him
around
the way.
Chicago. I'm trying to bring him into
This is step with the 12 steps, right? He's on step 1 of the sneaker addiction.
yeah, exactly.
And those 12 steps are more comfortable in a hard footbed from Birkenstock.
And then in about 3 weeks, he'll be into some Eric Emanuel shorts.
Well, we saw him in the Stadium Goods merch, and we just thought that our boy Chuck, who works there, had given you some Stadium Goods merch flow, and then you had just re-gifted it to him.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
No.
No. He went into Stadium Goods.
He's the only guy that walks in Stadium Goods and buys merch.
He loves like swag. Like anywhere we go, it's
like free shit or like
Yeah,
merch?
just
His
like-
merch line at MSG, we were blown away when we were desperately trying to use the bathroom so we didn't fucking piss our pants. The merch line was astronomically long for the Mulaney shit.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It was pretty good actually.
Wait, what do you
yeah,
mean? Sorry,
can't
what do you
lie.
go back? What do you mean that he's like obsessed with merch?
Like if we go to like just I don't even know, like the blah blah theater in blah blahville.
Riff God.
Riff God. He will come out and he'll be wearing like the blah blah shirt. Like
If there's
for
a
the next
t-shirt
day.
for sale, he's gonna get it.
Next day he's wearing like the merch venue.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Blowing a bag at the gift shop.
This dude loves merchandise.
Yeah, it's
No.
great.
He really is like 2 years behind you, I feel like, in the John's enthusiast evolution path to enlightenment.
2 years?
It's I don't know.
when was
that's generous.
when was venue merch like a big thing?
When was the last time you were dressing like dog shit?
me
No, I'm
years ago.
Okay, so then that's
Years,
what
a
Mulaney's
decade.
Yeah.
a decade.
I mean, you
He's
want
10 years behind.
Yeah. If
You're
you,
dragging him into the
but no,
future.
but he the problem is he's not into he won't get into the kind of shit that I'm like, dude.
Right.
You know.
He doesn't want like some Ironheart.
I'm talking about like
No.
I'm talking about like Zizmore Core, how it's like New York itself is like a brand, right?
That's fair.
Right.
Or like,
But he
any-
was a New Yorker, right?
Yeah.
Mulaney? Or is he still? Does he live in New York now? I don't know.
No, now he's
Okay.
not in New York anymore. But
Where's
yeah,
he live?
that wave.
What's his address?
yeah, I'll give it to you right now.
Is he also in the Valley?
Yeah, he's deep in the valley.
Deep.
I'm trying to get everyone to come to the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Why
You guys should
Valley
move to the
over-
Are they paying you per fucking person who moves there? You get a commission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why the Valley?
I just like it. I think it's just
It's where the Vanderpump
Damn,
kids-
hard sell, dude. Pump the brakes.
They got the blah blah theater.
They got the blah blah theater. They got the blah blah restaurant.
Damn, dude, a fucking
what the
real
van-
evangelist over here.
There's an amazing improv theater where I learned all this great skills.
We got the fucking
On
mayor of
Boulevard.
Blahblahville over here.
Yeah.
Woo.
No, it's just I don't know. It feels it's still it has everything that West Hollywood has at this point that you need.
It has
for-
Vanderpump cast members.
That's true. You know, I saw Pete Wentz on the street getting
Shout
a
out
car
Pete Wentz.
accident.
Oh, they got
celeb.
friend of the
He was
show.
He was in
Yeah.
a car accident. What happened?
Dude, it was so funny. So,
I mean,
so
was everyone okay?
Relax, dude.
So here's what happened. It's kind of a great situation because it comes back to the MSG show. So
Of course.
I have an office in the Valley, right? So I look out the window trying to procrastinate, don't want to do anything, and then I hear a car accident. I'm like, oh shit, what was that? So I'm like a guy who always
World
goes
Star.
outside, you know, like oh yeah, exactly. I always look for stuff, you know. So,
I could sell the shit to TMZ.
I'm just always like, my wife is like, are you fucking like detective? Get in the
neighborhood
car.
watch
I was
over
like,
here.
what's going on over here? You know.
Sleuth Levy.
Wait, hold on. I think sugar just went down outside.
Yeah, no. So I went outside and I see this guy looking at the car, looking at the other guy, and this woman's crying inside. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And then I look over, it's Pete Wentz. And I was like, dude, what's up? And
He's like, not now.
And the guy he was
My wife
with-
is trapped.
Yeah, no, but the guy he was with, car got hit, and that was Bobby Hundreds. And I was like,
Wow,
Did he
dude.
sell you an NFT?
yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, and I was like trying to talk to them, and they're like, we're in the middle of a
You
car
need the
accident.
jaws of death here, bro. You
I
can't talk
was
about
like-
Bored Ape Yacht
I
Club.
was like, cool. All right. I'll talk to you later, guys. And then that was it. And then I'm at MSG. We're backstage in my dressing room. I'm like talking to people. And then he runs and he's like, dude, Bobby. And I was like, what's up? And I was seeing my wife. I'm like, remember I told you about the car accident? And she was like, stop. And then and that's
You're
the end-
embarrassing yourself, man.
That's the end of the story.
You could have taken some video footage and sold it to TMZ.
Yeah, but
Got
what's
yourself a
so
little check.
crazy, what he told me is that when they then this is a great situation where they then had sushi and it was Pete Wentz, Bobby Hundreds, and Mark Hoppus from Blink-182.
Wow, what a crew,
I
dude.
know, what a fucking crew. Love all of them.
It was
And
a
I
Bored
guess-
Ape Yacht Club meetup.
And I guess Mark was like, and Pete was like, I just saw Dan Levy, and Mark's like, I fucking hate Dan Levy.
Really?
And I was like, what'd I do to him?
He's like the nicest guy in pop punk.
Right? I love him so much. And then they're like, dude, there's no way you hate him. And he's like, no, man, like he like fucked me on this like merch design. They're like, there's no way this is the same guy.
Was he thinking of Dan Levy?
No, he was thinking about some other guy.
There's another one?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Some other guy. And so then the next morning, I took a picture of me in this like vintage Blink-182 shirt that I just had in New York with Mark like jumping. And I took a picture of me and I was like, you can send this to Mark and tell him that I definitely did not fuck over.
I'm sure they definitely sent it to him. That's hilarious.
Did you fuck over Mark Hoppus in some past life?
I definitely did. Before I did comedy, I was running like an underground merch business. Where
You worked for Karma Loop.
I just fully fucked over all the pop punk bands. Newfound Glory hates me. Blink-182 hates me. Don't even get me started on Saves the Day.
That's what happens when you black out on bus 2.
Yeah. This man is banned from Warped Tour.
I can never wear Vans.
Yeah. He was too off the wall.
Can we buy any Dan Levy merch on this tour?
Yeah.
That's the question.
I've thought about it, but
How seriously have you thought about it?
very seriously.
Okay.
But my question is that they don't know that I'm on the show, right? So then they have to buy the merch after the show.
Right.
And then it's annoying to buy merch after the show.
That's when the biggest line was, though.
Yeah.
Although we did see a 14-year-old kid roll up to like the front section we were in with like a fucking Mulaney hoodie and a Mulaney poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
You
wore
see
the
what
shit to
poster
the concert.
He had to hold a poster through the whole show.
Yeah, well, I love merch, so I was thinking about doing it, but I'm not sure. It would basically be like a lot of these shirts. It's sometimes you like have the joke or whatever, so you have to like see the show. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Open any merch ideas.
You're trying to reverse engineer a Spencer's gift situation. It's difficult stuff. I understand. Okay.
You could why don't you just put that photo of you and Dan Levy on the shirt,
just we're all Dan Levy.
Yeah.
or have Dan Levy just like hold like a photo of him on a shirt.
I thought I was seeing Dan Levy live, but it was Dan Levy, and all I got was this stupid T-shirt of Dan Levy and Dan Levy.
Oh,
I mean, that's a free one, dog.
That's a pretty good.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I paid for Mulaney.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah,
or like your wife's like adoption form. You'll get it if you see his act.
That would be
fire.
Brutal, dude.
That would be good.
Wow.
That would be good. Yeah,
that would sell.
I keep
or
that.
your fucking Invisalign.
Yeah,
just like in a glass.
Yeah, that could be good. I mean, these are all good ideas.
Yeah. Well, we're just
and I also love merch. You know, I got deep into the vintage T-shirt, rock shirts during COVID to the point of bankruptcy.
Sure.
So I feel
what was most you spent on a single shirt?
$900.
What? What? You got to tell us what the shirt was.
You got the bug.
Yeah. Was it like a Green Day thing, or was it like
Freddy Krueger?
Freddy Krueger. Okay. Cool.
Are you big on like the vintage movie merch now?
Well, I got big. I'm my son's super into horror, so then I got into it. And it was like basically coinciding the same time that I was already deep into all this vintage community with like watching them during the pandemic. I just started watching a lot of these like auctions live. I just got into it. Plus, it's all like nostalgia shit. So I was just getting into it, and I always liked horror. And then I kind of entered, I shouldn't have, but I entered sort of like the horror vintage world. And then
it's a cottage industry right there.
Caught the bug.
Yeah.
And then, but I've pulled out. I pulled
the one time you pulled out.
Yeah, the only time.
The only time it's worked, dude.
But I still love all the vintage shit that I
right. 900 though. God damn, bro.
That's
a cry for help. 1000%.
Well, that was.
I think Mulaney knows a guy that you could give a call. This is actually your intervention right here.
Yeah.
But I was also at the same time, I was doing the thing like you probably do too, where it's like I start selling shit, and in my mind, I'm like, this wasn't really 900 because I sold these two shit for
You're robbing
400.
Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, so it was a lot of that.
I sent my kids to public school and saved money there.
I was just like, flipping T-shirts all over the valley.
Gotcha.
What's another reason to come to the valley besides the blah blah theater?
Yeah, right.
Chico's Closet. You know that guy? He's in the valley.
Oh,
you know him?
Like,
no,
like
I don't.
Great vintage seller.
Oh no, I know Second Isle, but how deep in the valley is this guy? Is this in Northridge?
I don't know, man. It's all the valley
We're
to
in
me.
fucking Greenpoint. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm in a real city.
We're so far from the fucking.
We're so far from Northridge right now. Jesus Christ.
What's the equivalent?
You know what Northridge is?
What's the equivalent New York City neighborhood of the valley?
New York City neighborhood of the valley.
Yeah.
I mean, Pally used to say that Studio City is like Brooklyn, but I'm sure no one will agree. But
what is? I don't even know what Studio City is.
It's like the first city of the valley when you're coming over Laurel Canyon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that was a New York neighborhood. Gotcha.
Yeah. So that I guess would feel the most. But people who move from New York to LA and want to be comfortable right away, they move to the east side. They move to Los Feliz, Echo Park, Highland Park.
We can walk 3 blocks without getting hit by a car.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No,
that's it.
Without getting into an accident with Pete Wentz or whatever. Yeah.
Bobby Hundreds.
I love that Bobby Hundreds was there, dude.
I was trying to flip my fucking Adam Bomb NFT.
Yeah, dude. Just haunting every street.
Well, for all the people who are listening, you must go see Dan Levy opening up for John Mulaney. And a lot of your material is, or not a lot, but a good amount is kind of has to do with your family, right? You mentioned your 3 kids, your wife, you're with your parents right now. Do you have to run your material past your family before debuting it on stage to thousands of people?
No, I just sort of do it. I mean, I guess I made fun of my parents for asking me about parking. That was so annoying. Like up until like they parked, they were like, we can't even find a place. And I was like, I am performing at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
So, actually, my dad was freaking out, calling me on the phone. He's like, I had a flat tire blowout. Like, where am I? I'm like, you're on the phone. Use Google Maps. He's like, find my phone. And so I had to like find his phone and then like find a tire shop near him. So he was on hold with AAA.
Yeah, my parents love coming to the shows, which is nice, but it's always a thing. They're always like, oh, the traffic is so bad coming to Jersey. I'm like, why are you coming to Red Bank? You're coming to Madison Square Garden.
Right. How often do they see you every time you're within driving distance?
Well, the past couple shows, they came to like see me in New Haven because that's close, and then MSG and then Red Bank. Okay. But they're like, should we come to Newark? I was like, I think you guys are good.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Did you know that we're going to be sitting next to them?
I figured because the VIP tickets, everyone's
right.
I had a sneaking suspicion. I was like, Lawrence, I think. Well, first of all, I thought they were Mulaney's parents, right? Because whenever
way too Jewish to be Mulaney's parents. Have you seen him? My mom is just like, nah.
Your parents' friends, it was a whole snafu.
Oh,
because they were in someone else's seats, unbeknownst to them.
They were in like row D, and
they were right behind us. And that couple came, and then they were like, they did the thing where. And the show hadn't even started yet, so they can just move. But your parents' friends apologized and explained the story to every single person that they passed. It was beautiful. And really.
We had the wrong tickets. The
usher put us. It wasn't our. Someone put us in the wrong seats. Or sorry, we didn't mean to do it. She put us in the wrong seats. Sorry, our apologies. And it was just like a broken record.
Yeah. And then when they came to Red Bank, she called me freaking out, panicking. Jon Stewart's there doing a guest spot. I'm like trying to act cool with Jon Stewart. My mom's like blowing up my phone. She's like, "There's no tickets for us." I was like, "Did you check under your name?" She's like, "Oh, I thought that'd be under yours."
Why? What? That makes no sense.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah, dude! No good deed goes unpunished. But that's parents for you.
Yeah,
I mean, you're gonna be that guy.
Oh yeah,
to your
for
kids, guaranteed.
Oh, definitely.
You'll probably be worse.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Are your kids funny?
Yeah.
Like funny how?
I feel like, my daughter told me that I should go on stage and say, who wants to shit down and hear my fucky jokes?
Nice, dude.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Episode title.
And my son had a bad joke about how I always look at apps, basically just mocking me for always being on my phone.
My dad be scrolling.
Yeah, my dad's always scrolling.
Wow, man.
What's up with my dad scrolling?
That's hilarious.
But they're pretty funny. And then I have this baby who just has too much hair.
Right. As we established. Yeah. But like your wife, when she hears like the some of the material, or even your parents, this material that you could say is at their expense.
Yeah.
What is when they hear that and then you see him after, what is the reaction?
They love it.
Oh, they love
it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they truly just think it's funny.
They were never like offended at any point. Or
No. I mean, you
probably have better material, but you're like, I don't want to cross the line.
Yeah, probably good. I mean, even like my closer about that, my friend, breaks his neck and stuff. Like that's.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was a banger.
So that joke's just funny to say. Like, I've never done like those sort of things. With my parents there, but they fucking love it. They don't.
Parents are too busy backstage, just loading up the Tupperware with the rider, with all the chicken tenders that have
right.
God,
or the chicken breast. Yeah.
Well, that's a joke. My dad just always gets backstage. Like there's like security, and my dad just shows up in like a safari jacket.
What's up?
He's like, I love being on MSG.
I love the garden.
Yeah. The mayor of New York, dude.
Well, there's a big family element on this tour, and your parents have been showing up and supporting, and your motherfucking boys have been showing up and supporting. What has been the most rewarding moment of the whole tour so far?
The most rewarding moment? That's a really good question. I guess I'd say like MSG, being able to bring all my friends to this like amazing event and have it go so well has been so rewarding because I've never been a part of a show this big. It's so fun to see John like at like the best he's ever been with all the shit that he went through, so like that's been really cool to see, because I mean he was like, as you know from seeing the show, like he was not.
It was dark.
It was dark.
Yeah.
So to see him like in front of all these people, just like absolutely like selling out 3 nights at Madison Square Garden is fucking crazy.
You lived it and you get to see the victory.
Yeah. So it's like nuts to see. It's surreal to see, but it's fun to have like to almost like celebrate with everyone. That's why I got that martini set up.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's extra emotional because you guys are truly BFFs.
Yeah.
So it's like triumph and do what he's doing.
Yeah, it's incredible to see, and also to come from everything that happened, and now he's out,
Right.
and we got babies the same age. We're just
Sure.
living it up.
Is there a part of you that's like he wanted you to be on tour? And I don't know if this is something you talked about or something you can talk about, but like as like a security blanket, not like just a pure nepotism play, like, oh, let me bring my boy so he can get paid, but like he needed you there, maybe, you think?
I don't know if he needed,
Or not needed because he's a pro, but
I
you know
don't
what
think I don't think he needs anyone, but I think he likes having me around,
Sure.
because we just have like fun, and we've known each other for so long
Right.
that it's just comfortable. And
Do you get paid per show?
I get paid per show. It's
Hell
great.
yeah.
I think you said the figure. We were
that
debating
real?
this. You said some figure. We just were. I don't think it was real though. Do you know?
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
talking
the
about?
joke. Yeah, no, that's not.
That's a little exaggerated.
That's exaggerated.
Yeah.
Because then you'd be in the Chrome Hearts Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you
That was
mad
the
that
case.
Mulaney doesn't name drop you in his act amongst some other big name drops? Is that like you
Well,
take
he
umbrage
did
with
it
that?
he's mentioned me in his other special.
Got it.
And also, like, there's other shows where we do, and he just will like, he'll just start like making fun of me for like 15 minutes.
Beautiful.
Because there's this
Like any
one
good
time
friends.
where we went on a hike, and I thought I saw a mountain lion, and I freaked the fuck out. But it ended up being a blonde lady. So he always brings that up, makes me look like
Yeah.
a fucking idiot.
You brought that on yourself.
Because we did a show at SPAC, Saratoga Performing Arts Center, which
Okay.
is awesome. It's like where like Dave Matthews like sleeps, and I keep on bringing up Dave
Love
Matthews.
DMB, bro.
Yeah, dude.
But anyways,
dear.
but we performed there. It's outside and amphitheater, and a skunk went off in the middle of the show. And
Oh,
that was
shit.
funny. That was a funny thing. So then that kind of got him into this whole like.
It's like he was wearing a
mountain
tux like Mulaney.
lion shit.
Were you gorped up on this hike? Were you like ACG'd out?
Yeah, I'm always ACG'd out. That's also
You were the ACG god for a minute,
dude.
dude.
I still am.
Okay.
I just haven't
Okay,
broken
touche.
out. I got during when those Moabs came out,
Mhm.
they re-released them, even though I have like the originals,
Of course.
But I had to get all the colors, and
Oh,
then
nice.
I kind of regretted it, but I'm glad I got them.
Yeah.
Because those are the shoes that no one gets because they don't get how great they
they're
are.
sick.
They're so sick,
Yeah.
and they just sit.
What do your kids think of your John's addiction? Are they aware of it yet?
Yeah, my daughter is a shopaholic.
Okay.
Yeah, she's at Claire's every fucking day.
Wait,
She's
how old is she?
always-
She's 7?
She's 7. Yeah, our favorite thing is to go to the mall and just like
She's a Claire's VIP customer.
She really is. I can show you. I have Claire VIP emails constantly. If she loves clothes, my son, as I say, dressed like Adam Sandler. He doesn't give a shit.
Right,
He
right.
just wears like mesh shorts, no underwear, a big T-shirt every day.
Yo, do you want some throwing fit shorts?
Yes.
Get him a XS?
Yes.
S? Oh.
Yeah.
He's 5.
He's 9.
No, he's 9.
He's 9.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
grow
yeah.
into them. We'll
He'll
give,
grow
we'll give
up.
him a
He'll
medium.
love it. Yeah, he'll love it.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like the addiction has gone to my
It
daughter.
skips it. So it skips the firstborn.
Yeah.
Right.
Because she's always like, you have so many shoes, and she's into it. And he just thinks like, we're staying with our friends right now, and her son, who's my son's age, is like obsessed. He's getting really into sneakers, so
Okay.
he's like asking me all these questions. And Abe's like, oh, he wears fucking clogs. He doesn't give a shit.
Well, I mean, you're wearing clogs too.
Yeah.
that's
But I'm
fair.
wearing cool clogs.
The clogs are cool.
They're cooler.
Yeah.
Fuck you. My clogs are cooler.
So MSG 14,000 fucking sellout. How many audience members do you think were disappointed to learn that the opening act was not the star of Schitt's Creek?
I mean, well, I do the joke right away, so
Yeah, you had to get it out there.
I get out right away.
Yeah,
which
that's
has
smart.
been- which has
Control
been-
the narrative.
Yeah,
The narrative
which is
controls you.
great. Yeah.
Grab the Levy bull by the horns.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of his style? Because he's kind of like an emerging, if not like established, like style star at this point.
Yeah.
Now,
Who?
Dan Levy.
Oh, he's great. I think he's got he's got great style. I actually asked him to send me some like suit links and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, we have a different style, but he's aware of everything.
You're not wearing like Victorian fucking.
Yeah, he's
Or
like
Rick
he's
skirts.
super fancy. Like I'm just like, what would be like a nice step above the Paul Smith suit? Like that kind of stuff. But no, he's gonna
What do you
send me
send
some
some
glasses.
Tom Brown?
Yeah, it's a Tom Brown.
Would you do a short suit?
Would I? No,
No?
I don't think so.
You want to
I
look
could
like a
pull it
little
off?
schoolboy?
I mean, LeBron tried to pull it off.
Yeah, but am I LeBron?
I don't know, dude. You have a better hairline. Let's be real.
Wait, actually, should I?
You might look the same age as your son.
I
With
feel.
the glasses and your very Jewish face, I think you might look.
Whoa!
I can
Whoa,
say that.
Hugo Boss,
Yeah,
calm the
right,
fuck
right.
down.
Yeah, I would say that you would look like a little schoolboyish.
Yeah, I don't, and also like I don't love my legs enough to.
Oh, really?
I mean, I like them,
Are
but
you
I
more
feel like
torso
Even though
than
you're not in
legs?
love with them.
I have a GoFundMe for calf implants.
Is that why you wear pants on this 100
Yeah.
every day?
No, I wear shorts all the time.
You look
I
pretty
guess-
sturdy.
Yeah, no, I am. I would say I'm pretty good.
You're
but-
fucking jacked.
You're in shape, dude. You're an in shape guy.
Is this were you
Thank
like
you.
were you like in the gym for the tour?
No, I've always been
Health
Swole.
conscious,
health conscious.
a narcissist,
Yeah,
On HGH?
no, not HGH.
addicted to tea.
Or on the natural juice?
Yeah, with the natural juice. But no, I actually hurt my arm, so I haven't really worked out as much as I want to.
I
But
hear that.
but I'm I'm still trying to keep it clean. It's hard on tour. That I would say is the hardest
Just
thing
like
about
eating
touring.
well.
Yeah, trying to just have a consistent routine of like when you're waking up, you know,
when you poop.
all that. You know,
Yeah.
I want to keep it clean all the time.
Right,
It's
right.
hard. And also, I feel like each show does feel like a celebration. So I'm sort of like, fucking, let's have a donut.
Martinis.
Yes,
Right.
martinis and donuts.
My man's living high on the hog.
Another round on me.
Just like The Rock.
yeah.
Speaking of someone, going back to Dan Levy, another guy that's just fucking celebrating achievements day after day. When you guys got beers, what do you talk about?
We talked about, making TV shows.
Together?
No,
just in general?
just in general, just like
He's like, I'm not working with this guy.
no, just the idea of everything right now. Because this is boring probably, but COVID just disrupted the entire like system of like television
Everything.
in terms of like scheduling and how things used to be on a schedule. Like
Right.
when I made that show, which I promoted last time, Indebted, which is canceled and you can't even see it on Peacock. We got because Sony owns it.
That's hilarious.
But that
didn't know
show
that.
was fucking funny, and it came out during COVID. But and we thought it was gonna get picked up, but then it didn't. But that's show business. So
Right.
we I sold that show in the summer, wrote it in the fall, made it in the spring, and then it got picked up. And we made it all year, and that used to be how it was for like ever.
Mhm.
But then once COVID happened, everything got crazy. Now everything's sort of like, yeah, come and pitch us a show. We'll figure it out whenever.
So there's no like pitch season. There's no like pilot season.
Yeah, so everything
It's the
is
Wild
just-
West.
It's the Wild West, and everything's just kind of like ongoing. So we talked a lot about that and just like how it could be.
Is that like
frustrating.
ripe to be like taken advantage of versus that rigid system before, or are people still trying you are still trying to figure this out?
No, I mean there's ways like I have like a lot of things that I'm working on right now at the same time, which you used to not be able to do.
Right.
But now because everything's a different timeline, I could work on 5 different shows, while I'm sort of, touring.
What beers do you guys drink?
I think Estella.
Ugh.
I don't know.
All right.
Both of you?
I think we got the same beer. I don't even remember, to be honest.
Okay.
We're like light
Jeez,
beer. It was
fucking
it was
twinning
for-
much.
It was
Sorry that I'm all about the details.
I'll have what the cooler Dan Levy is having.
Dan Levy.
Well, that
No.
was me
Being-
pretending to be
yeah,
the
he
other
was-
guy.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, we respect Dan Levy's style. We respect your style. What
Yeah.
celebrities do you think actually dress well? Because it's few and far between, as far as we're concerned.
Oh yes.
And you're very much in the
yeah,
celebrity world.
you're celeb adjacent for sure.
Celeb adjacent. Who dresses well that I like? My God.
Can't say Adam Pally.
Yeah, Pally, we all know.
Yeah.
Pally's fit. Pally's at the peak of his fits right now. That's what we're telling him. to
Pally
fit.
looks like
Pally's
the best
broken
he's ever
through.
been.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, for
looks
sure.
incredible. And all the commercials on the show and stuff,
Mhm.
like the hat, everything.
Yeah, he's killing it.
The hair.
Yeah, all of it.
He's got
All
a
of it.
lot of hair right now.
All of
Just-
it's coming together.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what his shower drain looks like. Good
Who
Lord.
is my favorite celebrity fit? Honestly, I don't even know.
Is it nobody?
Name some people. Let me tell you.
Can we name rappers?
Sure.
So it's like Tyler the Creator, ASAP Rocky, Frank Ocean,
ASAP Nass.
hot black guys.
John
basically.
Mulaney.
Yeah, I
Jason Sudeikis.
wait. Who? I don't know. Honestly, I mean, I feel like I don't. I
How do you
can't
get
even-
inspired when it
Kevin
comes to, or
Hart?
do you like, are you just like on IG or like,
yeah, I feel like a lot of it's Instagram. Like I feel like you guys,
Thank you.
big.
that's why we
influence.
asked this question. It's just
Yeah.
But yeah,
Correct
I-
answer. Next question.
yeah.
But I
Thanks
feel
for
like
coming on the show, Dan.
I feel like it's not even about necessarily like honestly like what celebrities are wearing. It's more like what I'm seeing online and what I'm sort of just into in the moment.
What
And
are you
I'd
into?
say,
What are you into right now?
well, right now I've been to some Stussy. I got those
Ooh, hell yeah.
beach pants,
Fuck yeah.
which are
Oh yeah, we
great.
both got a pair of those.
yeah, the
Great.
baggy beach pants.
Those are
black,
fun.
like the black and blues, right?
Yeah, they're black and green.
The ones I have are the ones he has.
I have black and green.
We have the same
We
ones.
have the same ones. Yeah. Those are great. I've been wearing a lot of the
The juicy Stussy.
Libero. Is it Libero or
Libero. Shout out
Libero.
Adam, listener of the show.
I love Adam. I
Yeah.
just don't know how to pronounce it, but
Adam
Libero.
Applegate.
Yeah, he's amazing. And I got,
Libero.
Big Canada guy.
Yeah.
yeah, big
Oh,
Canada
he's
guy. I know he's his shit's so great, and I got that green jacket.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I love.
The
and
lemon.
then what happens is like I'll get into something, and then I'll just kind of go deep into their thing. And then
Yeah.
he's so nice, he's gonna start sending me stuff to wear
Hell
on,
yeah.
on the tour.
And it's cool to support a brand like that. And like, shout out to Adam. That's an independent dude just doing his own fucking
Yeah,
thing.
Oh, you're gonna
he's-
wear this shit on stage?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it on stage.
Sick,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
Because he has some dope stuff. So
Yeah.
I just
Big
that.
lapels.
And also
It's elevated for sure.
after I heard, because I've been loving John Elliott forever,
Mhm.
right?
Shout out,
John Elliott,
John.
I love. And then I heard him on your podcast. I texted you guys this because then when he was on
You
your
texted me
podcast, I texted you this. Yeah, I don't have your number.
We're going to get to the grievance corner. Just
Yeah.
wait for it.
So So I heard him on the podcast and I was like, I've always fucking loved him. But then when I heard him talking to you guys, I was like, this guy's the fucking man.
Oh, he's the best, dude.
And he started it all. And I feel like, yeah, he got like a little maybe oversaturated because people got really excited about it. But I feel like he's back. Like right now, I'm like loving, I just got a bunch of his shorts and all his basics I love. So I wear like a lot of, I would say like the center of my wardrobe is John Elliott.
He's having a big moment. He just had the show in Paris, which for him is kind of like your MSG show or the show at the Hollywood Bowl. Like that's like John has been around forever and worked on so many brands even before his own, but that's like a flag in the moment Paris runway show. And he's at the peak of his powers too.
Yeah.
So I get it. The love is there.
He's on Pally mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also just like, I feel like it that clothes just fits me the best.
Right.
You know, even like the flannels of all the flannels that I wear, like I feel like I always kind of go back to like that stuff.
The tried and true stuff.
You've been doing work with two comedians that are honestly known for their stage looks. Dave in the full Rick, right? And John Mulaney always fucking looking super sharp and suited and booted.
Yeah.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of best dressed comedians?
You know what? I don't think there are a lot of best dressed comedians.
There aren't. That's true.
Yeah.
But they're when they hit.
Yeah.
Like Sammy Davis Jr.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. I'll say like I think Kevin Hart wears some great shit on stage.
Okay. Does he?
I
don't think he's listening, so you don't have to lie.
No, I'm serious. I like his fits.
Yeah. Brooks Brothers Kids looks great.
Yeah. Oshkosh Bagosh, he kills
But
him.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I feel like I don't think like comedians in general in the past, you know, have ever really thought too much about sort of the clothes necessarily.
Have they started thinking about that more, especially now?
I think we've talked about it before. I feel like the past, like this, like new generation of comics, I feel like have also part of that sort of like sneaker wave of people. So it's a lot of people like I was wearing sneakers on stage like forever, but then it's become a very popular thing now. Sure. I think
it's a bit like, of not a bit. It's a huge part of it. It's like a new money signifier. So if you get some success and you're a comedian or you're in showbiz, you get a watch, you get some sneakers.
Yeah, you throw on Saks and you're like, check me out.
Exactly.
I made it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think early Eddie Murphy stuff is great.
Sure. Pryor, Kinnison.
Yeah,
I mean, Robin Williams.
Yeah,
Robin Williams is a fit god. You know, he's like a true he was like a streetwear.
He invented streetwear.
He invented Pape.
Yeah,
he did.
Him and Nigo.
Yeah.
No, he was
the OG.
And even
I know
Nigo.
Nigo.
And like in Solomon before Solomon was.
Oh
like,
yeah, no,
he
was an
a
SF
cool
guy. He was a cyclist.
Yeah, he was 100%. He's a fit god. R.I.P.
for sure.
Big
rip.
And I don't know. I'm trying to. Who else dresses well as comedians? I mean,
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. He doesn't wear that stuff on stage, but
he's a big merch guy. Speaking of merch guys,
he wore a hidden NY jacket on stage, right?
Yeah, at the Omaha shit for Netflix was at the Netflix's funny.
Netflix
he's wearing a hidden varsity jacket and
he's wearing the mood board merch.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I mean, I like his clothes for the most part when he's just out and about, but I haven't really seen him on stage that much.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't been on stage that much. He's been too busy fucking Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, he's got a good situation.
And trying not to get assassinated, probably.
a lot of cheeks to clap. Okay, while on this national tour, was there a city that maybe like kind of surprised you in terms of how well dressed and the audience members were, or just like the city was as you were out and about, hitting up the local stadium goods?
Well, I am always impressed with Minneapolis. I feel like I just feel like Minnesota is just great, and people don't ever care.
Well, it's going to be great
at all.
It'll be great to live there in the coming climate change.
Oh yeah, it's a great place to be. No, but I'm telling you, like Minnesota is great, and every time I'm there, I'm like, these people are fucking. They're great audience. There's good food, and it's every time I'm there, I'm like, did I move to Minnesota?
It's the fucking Swede. It's the Swedes, bro. They're all Swedish.
I know, but it's too cold.
They're all squareheads.
It's nice in the spring. Could you imagine being there like in fucking February 1st?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's why
everyone's always like, oh, Detroit's sick. Yeah, go spend a winter in Detroit and come back to me.
I'm like, I'll be in North.
But Minneapolis really is like well dressed. Is it because they're all wearing fucking like Duluth underwear or whatever?
Duluth Trading Co.
Yeah.
I think there's just style there. I think it's
like hardy, like actual lumberjack, urban lumberjacks.
Yeah, I think there's some cool style in Minneapolis.
Urban woodsman.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. That's surprising.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever shouted out Minnesota ever.
And Minnesota is also one of the best comedy cities that people don't realize either.
Really?
Yeah.
What else do they have to live for besides yucking it up?
There's cold.
There it is. Yeah.
But Minnesota and also Denver. not style, but Denver as far as comedy goes.
Okay. And weed.
Everyone's
Weed and
fucking
comedy.
stoned to dress well.
Yeah, there's wearing their, Patagonia, North Face. Shout out to Patagonia.
What's the
That was another thing I got into. I got deep into the, the
Like
fleece.
vintage Patagonia?
The vintage fleece.
That
Patagonia.
shit is fucking pricey, dude.
I just got into the hole. And then shout out to Aaron Kazander, who's, a deep,
Oh yeah, shout out Aaron.
deep pod lover.
Yeah.
And he always tips me off on stuff.
He's got great taste.
On like various
Yeah,
trends
great
or on like
taste.
specific pieces. Like, yo, check out this
Pieces and
$5,000 fleece.
He's always in like Capital and like fucking really cool fucking Japanese.
Yeah.
He went to
shit like
fucking.
that.
He spent his honeymoon in Japan just to shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got this story where he his wife's like, I'm taking a nap, and he fucking got the Google Maps out and fucking just walked to Capitol.
Yeah.
I'm hitting all 3 Capital stores.
That was actually the craziest thing we saw at the MSG show is as we were leaving and walking past the merch line, we saw like these two, I don't know, mid-20s guys that were at the show, and
They're
one
like,
dude
they're
was
like Bushwick, they, them. Art
yeah.
motherfuckers.
Bushwick, they, thems, and this one dude was in like the crazy rhinestone, super long Capital jorts and like a beater.
And like an Art Ho mullet.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like
It was
some like
just like,
Balenciaga
why is
looking
this guy
shades.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
He looked fire.
It was
Oh, wow.
sick, but it was like, this is like next to us, we looked like normies.
Yeah,
compared to this
everyone
fucking
else
guy.
is just like
I was in a
14.
bathing suit.
covered in sand.
I was you guys in sand next to my parents who are lost.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And there's a bunch of 14-year-olds
Dan
looking
Levy's,
for Bill
Dan
Hader.
Levy's friends and family section is fucking down bad.
Yeah.
Just smells like nutcracker and desperation. Well, you have a new show coming up with Kevin Hart. What's it called?
It's called True to Size.
What's it about?
It's about Kevin Hart when he worked at City Sports in 1998 in Philadelphia. Because his first job was a sneaker store.
Yeah,
So
and he was kind of
sold
trying to
shoes.
figure it out, and like his manager is the one that encouraged him to go into comedy,
Yeah.
which set off 1,000 short guy jokes and everything. Where were you in life in 1998?
1998, I was getting fired from Old Navy.
Oh wow, the truth comes out.
Okay, all right. Let's slowly unpack this. How long were you working at Old Navy for?
Here's what
And
actually
what
happened.
superhero reference did you make when you got fired that time?
I go, I'm like fucking Flash, and I ran out of it.
I'm like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I have no friends.
No, So I was working.
Brie Larson joke.
I was working.
That wasn't out in 1998, you fucking liar.
The comics were, you fucking idiot.
I was working at Old Navy, and this is actually this sounds like a joke, but I
Yeah, it
wanted to
does.
go to a at that time Puff Daddy concert.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I had
No Way Out.
I was working.
Yeah, the family. Puff Daddy and the family.
Yeah, exactly. And it was I was working on Old Navy, and I said I need to Friday off, and they said you just started working here this week. And I said, I go, but it's Puff Daddy, and they go, we can't, we have no one to cover you. And I go,
Like, wait, so is Puff Daddy covering for you? What is happening?
and I go, they go, no one to cover you. And I go, okay, well,
S Cargo, my cargo 160 Swift.
exactly. Fucking Mace is going to be there.
The whole family, bro.
I was
Yeah,
like,
the-
I was like, so then I actually
was
went
dead.
Biggie
on
was dead,
this.
yeah.
I went on the microphone because I had the Old Navy walkie-talkie, and I go, guys, this is my last day. Take that.
I'll be missing you.
And it was great. And then the concert was awesome.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, was
Worth
better.
it.
Worth it.
Could you
Worth
not
it.
have worked the day and then gone see the concert after? I'm confused. Like, were you working the night shift at Old Navy?
No. Because you at night you put everything up. It was a terrible job.
Yeah.
I was like,
Did you work there because you liked clothes, or was it just you were unhireable? And this is the
I
only
wanted to
job?
work at Athlete's Foot, which was right next door, and there wasn't any jobs. So I went to Old Navy, and they were. It was the first time Old Navy hit Stanford. I was like, they'll hire me because they're like, we need to hire anyone.
Right. Little did they know that you were just a bad boy for life, dude.
So you have been fired before, just not in the biz.
Just not
Yeah.
in show business.
Yeah, it's not a show.
What were your fits looking like in '98?
Ooh, 98.
Old Navy head to toe.
I think I was wearing some. Tommy Hilfiger.
Okay,
Some vests.
inspired by Aaliyah.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Big. I was
Starting to get a whole idea of your vibe in 98.
Very
Word I
Seth
can't say on the podcast.
very Seth Green and Can't Hardly Wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would because I kind of left the rollerblading life of Jinkos and No Fear shirts and went right into like just straight up like yellow Tommy Hilfiger big pants.
Yeah,
Totally.
goggles and shit.
Yeah, just wearing
The Jewish big pun.
that was
Did
me.
you keep any of that?
Any of that stuff?
Yeah.
No. I have like one like bright yellow Columbia like raincoat that I had that I guess I wore a bunch, but no, nothing.
It's not a kids club, is it?
No. no.
What's a style phase? Because it seems like you've gone through a bunch. What's a style phase looking back now that you regret the most? Or,
Oh.
or you can laugh at the hardest.
I mean, I laugh at the hardest during my sort of like diesel vests,
Oh my god.
bangs.
Yeah.
You know, that was hilarious. That was like
indie, like rich guy indie sleeves or like going out shirts. Like what was this?
No, this was like I thought vests were cool, and I just like go into Diesel and I'd buy like those like big ass Diesel jeans. And
What year
Were
was
you doing
this?
stand up at this point?
oh yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
If
You were the joke.
there's no, but because I look like what people were.
It was
looking
cool
like.
then.
What,
you know?
what year was this? What year was this?
This was like I don't know, like between 2004 and 2008.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that sounds
Because
right.
when I first had crazy
Tough time.
had crazy spiky
Right,
hair
right.
in college, and then as you know I moved out to LA, the hair started going down to the bangs, and then I was
'Cause of
brushing to the
humidity.
side, yeah, because humidity,
Mhm.
and then I was basically looking like an adult Bieber because he came out, and then I had
Bieber
that
before
going on.
Bieber.
Yeah,
The
and
Lieber.
that was my
Dan
worst.
Lieber.
That was my worst phase, and I did. Of course, that was when I did like a Comedy Center Presents. And
Right.
That was when I did.
Wait, so people could find evidence. Of
We've
this on
talked about
YouTube
this.
and whatnot.
There's
Yeah.
terrible evidence of how you used to look.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely,
Damning
horrible.
evidence.
But it's so funny. It's fine.
right.
Yeah.
It's better than just looking like an NPC or just like
Yeah,
a
exactly,
complete
yeah.
fucking pedestrian.
But I was always, and I wore spazikes. Like it was bad. It was like diesels, spazikes, a vest.
Thanks.
You know,
Spizikes.
spazikes.
Spizikes.
I call them spazikes.
Derek, I think we've covered
It's
this
like
too.
Nike
That's
versus
wrong.
Nikes.
That's just completely.
You
No,
go-
I don't. Is it?
Yeah. Some people
Okay.
say
All
Nikes.
right. Spizikes. Let's go with it. Fuck it.
Spazikes.
It's a great Italian dish. What's something? So working with Kevin Hart, what's something about maybe you've learned about him that would actually maybe surprise people?
I mean,
Besides the fact that you think he dresses well.
I think he's. I mean, this isn't surprising. He's just like fucking on it. Like I've never seen anyone who is
Like
like
in terms of comedy?
well,
or
yeah,
like
I
his
mean,
mogulness.
comedy and just like his mogulness and just like showing up on Zooms and fucking being on. And
Right.
just like, I mean, he's like, he's incredible. It's like you see this guy and you're like, this is why he is who he is.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, and I've known him for a while too, just from comedy back in the day. But you know, you're almost like surprised that he's as good as he is, you know, because you know it's gonna be that way. But then you're like, man, this is like
He delivers
like
on stage
crazy.
on a Zoom call. Whatever.
Yeah, and what's so amazing is like I went and saw him like during the Netflix festival, and thinking about like our vibe backstage before these big shows, you know, because we're basically in the same venues as his tour right now. It's like stressed, and you know, I'm
Mhm.
eating blueberries and dipping them in hummus, and I'm pacing and writing down my set
Disgusting.
list and all this shit. And he had a full on like his pre-show is a party. Like me and him had a meeting
Right.
like moments before he walked on stage, and then he just destroyed.
Right.
Like it was incredible to see that.
What a legend, bro.
Legend.
Do you think people like? Does he not get enough credit because he's so big now? Where people,
Yeah,
like,
I feel like people.
it's easier to like now, like, or he's at the top to like try to.
He's like-
punching up.
Done a lot of family friendly movies too.
Yeah, I just think he's like such a big star now that people like forget. Like, oh no, he actually is just a fucking hilarious comedian.
Right,
like,
right.
especially like if you go to this new hour, it's just so good. And
Right,
you're
right,
like,
right.
man, people forget because you know you become a movie star. You don't really go, oh yeah, like he's also really funny comedian. I think that's how he started. But it's
Right,
like, no,
right,
he's
right.
like grinding it out now.
Has he ever seen your stand up?
Yeah. I mean, we did shows.
What does he think?
He fucking loves me.
Believe that.
It's like the How I Met Your Mother people.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Father people.
yeah.
Exactly.
What's your dream show to work on?
My dream show to work on.
Maybe not one. Okay, let's game this out. Not one that you have cooking up in your brain or something you're working on now, but something that is out there right now that you would love to be pulled in on, maybe as like an EP or like run the writer's room or whatever role.
I mean, the shows that I really like, I think right now, like comedy wise, I think like Hacks is super funny,
Mhm,
and I love
sure.
like the other two. Those shows.
Oh,
Are great.
yeah.
I mean, one thing I
Bangers.
learned from
I
my
mean-
experience is that like I need to work with comedy people,
Right.
You know, again, and I need to be like, you know, either like friends or people who I know really well, or my own thing, because that situation was just me going in and being, you know, just
Right.
being there. So I feel like I don't want to do that.
But you wouldn't do that again.
No, I wouldn't do that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What are your
Um,
favorite shows right now besides Hacks?
Delivery.
Delivery.
Ooh,
I don't know if the mics are picking it
my favorite shows.
That is distracting.
This is. Well, hold.
It's an Our Legacy delivery.
Okay, nice.
The euro and dollar at parity. Plus, I got that
Ooh.
40% off code.
Nice. I'm trying to think.
My man always hustling.
I can't even. Whoa.
Hacks is fucking. Did you like season
Hacks and
2?
the other two.
Yeah.
Season 1 was like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I-
my favorite
that's a-
show of
that was a
last
high
year.
bar.
I
yeah,
think.
sure.
I love that show. I love like new shows that are out. I other two I think is so fucking like that
Yeah.
show kills me.
Hilarious.
The show Ghost is really funny.
What's that?
It's a new show. It's like a new show about
Ghosts?
these people move into a house and it's haunted by ghosts.
Okay.
But it's funny.
Okay.
Paramount Plus. Check it out.
Let me let me adjust my constructive criticism.
Bust Down is so funny on Peacock.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That show's very funny.
Did you have any shows? What was that fucking Quibi? Tubi? Quibi? What was it?
Quibi. No, I didn't have any Quibi shows.
No?
No.
Damn, you're the only one who didn't, I guess.
I know.
Yeah.
Quibi was a place that was just basically throwing money out the window at
Yeah.
everyone at this moment.
Yeah,
But
besides you.
I was making that show, my NBC show during the Quibi time.
Right.
But yeah,
You're booked.
I was booked.
You're all Quibied
Yeah.
up. What's the one gig that got away?
The one gig that got away.
Yeah, maybe it was like within grasp, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go with someone else." Or like you had a show idea that was in development, and like, we're not gonna go to pilot.
It was between me and Jake Johnson for New Girl.
Really?
No
To be
way.
on the show. Yeah, when I acted.
No way.
For real?
Yeah,
You could have been so fucking rich.
I know.
Yeah.
Think of all the vintage T-shirts.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
people
yeah.
know that?
I mean, why would they know that?
Is that what crushed
What
your
kind of beard can you grow?
I can't grow a beard.
There you go.
Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah.
crushed your acting dreams?
Well, I was always like I was never really into acting. I would audition because I was doing comedy and was like part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I would, get very few acting roles. And then this one just was those things where just kind of like, I almost got this and I didn't. And then I was like, all right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was
Because Jake he's no one on that show is a stand-up, right?
no.
Those are all just like actors. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
Zoe
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a fucking musician too, but
Yeah. And that was a crazy.
she and him, bro. She and him.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
talking like I know her.
that's my
My girl, dude.
that's the. I think I commented when
Big Z?
like when Liz Merriweather like posted about like the finale of New Girl. I was like, congrats. Does this mean I'm not getting called back?
Damn, dude.
Because I feel good about it.
Right. I'm just waiting.
Still waiting by the phone.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting by the phone.
You never know when they're gonna call.
You never know. And also, I also went to an open call for Cop and a Half when I was in elementary school.
Okay.
Didn't
For
get
real?
it. Yeah.
With Arnold or Sinbad?
No.
Wait, what?
Burt
I'm thinking,
Reynolds.
I'm thinking of Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, Kindergarten Cop would have been huge.
Burt Reynolds.
This was Burt Reynolds, Cop and a Half.
Damn, dude.
And I think I was like 12, and I think they cast a 6-year-old black kid. So it wasn't for me.
Imagine you're like 12 years old. Burt Reynolds is like getting you pussy and shit.
Yeah.
Like that would have been fucking.
And that's
your
where-
whole life would have changed, dude.
That's why you're anti-affirmative action.
Yeah.
You get it now. Makes
Wait,
sense.
did Jake Johnson know that you almost had his?
Oh, yeah, I'm friends with him.
Oh, okay. sick.
Yeah, I mean, it was also like not going to go my way because he was in a movie with her. Like he was already like
What movie?
Liz Merriweather made a movie that was really funny called Friends with
Benefits? With
Strings
Justin
on a-
Timberlake?
Strings on a Friend. I don't know. She made it.
No
Okay.
strings attached.
No
with
strings
Ashton
attached.
Kutcher.
Yeah. I call it Strings on a Friend. And
You have not been dating in a long time.
so, anyways, they made that movie. He was in it, and then he was making a TV show. So everyone, even my aides, were like, "Jake's gonna get it, but you're also up for it." So I kind of knew him back, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna get this," but I like,
Right.
when you're there, you're like, "Maybe I'll get it. I'll fucking do
You never know.
Zoe Deschanel, see what happens."
No
But
resentment, though.
they had me take my glasses off. It was a disaster. Like, so I took my glasses off, and then I had the scene, and then I had to look down and see my lines, and I was like,
I
fucking,
can't even
see
read
anything.
these,
So
I see my lazy eye now.
I was like, I'm fucked.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Thank
out.
you for your time. I'm gonna go write sitcoms.
Well, it's time to get into everyone's favorite segment
yeah.
of the podcast. which
Yes.
is-
Well, I've been married for 12 years, so let's get into it.
No,
Sucking
just wait till you
fucking-
hear the question, bro.
Okay.
So you're on tour with one of the biggest comedians in the world.
Right.
You guys are killing it nationwide. You got fucking big guests coming through seemingly every show, every episode.
Episode is us. There are shows.
What is the groupie situation like for two comedians in their 40s who are in full dad mode?
I'm not even exaggerating. There are no groupies.
Negative.
Maybe when we go to the car, there's a few people who are looking for a Levy a month signature.
Right.
There is not a lot of groupie action on this tour.
Right.
But I know that
Especially with your ladies are with you.
right.
Yeah.
But I think in general, I don't know if the vibe is like, let's fucking party.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
Where the bitches at?
A lot of like, let's go home and kind of like quietly, evaluate ourselves
Yeah.
and do better.
Let me
and do
drink
better.
2 Stellas.
Well, I did get one DM from someone that said like, "Hey, I was adopted, not cool."
Oh, for real? Really? They were offended.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you tell him to fuck off?
I was
Kick
like,
rocks?
my wife was adopted.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the whole fucking thing,
Come
right?
on.
Yeah.
Um,
I love you fucks.
I love you.
Yeah, you discarded pieces of shit.
Anyways, I'm going to start selling a merch about my wife's adoption. Click the link below.
Yeah. Here's early access
to donate to me starting to make them.
Yeah.
What are some, so when your wife does join you on the road, what are some travel tips and maybe even red flags when you're traveling with your boo?
Well, some travel tips would definitely be
don't.
Right now, flying is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
So like every time that we fly, something happens like in terms of like now today, no JetBlue pilots are going to be in New York. So
We
it's
ran
like-
out of gas.
Yeah. So we've been trying to make it like you could get a greeter, like at someone who just basically like helps you through the airport. So that is a
How do you get that?
travel tip.
You have to be fucking big time.
Yeah, is that VIP shit?
It's VIP shit, but you could request it. You don't need to be a VIP to request it. I don't
Really?
think. I'm not sure.
I thought you had to like be in a wheelchair or a fucking
Yeah.
I know you have to be adopted.
I think you need to be adopted, actually. Yeah, so that's been helpful. And the problem that I'm having right now, that maybe you guys can help
You're
me
not
with,
adopted.
is I'm not adopted, is that I am bringing too much clothes to every single
you're
show.
overpacking.
I'm overpacking like a fucking psycho.
Well, you got to pack like you're gonna shit your pants 4 times in a day,
I
right?
know, but I also want to be able to like wear different outfits in pictures. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm constantly packing like, my day is basically wake up, I'll go to the gym, workout clothes, I'll walk around, I'll get lunch, need some
Lunch
sort of
clothes.
dope fit pick
Of
for
course.
that. And then at night I'll change like jeans and boots, and then I'll go to the venue, and then in the venue I'll change to a suit.
Yeah, that's
And
way
then,
too
and then
much
is
changing.
it back into the jeans and boots
After the show.
Okay, so it's 4 fits a day.
4 fits a
for
day.
5 summers.
Yeah.
For
five
Jesus
cities.
Christ. Yeah.
4 fits a day.
Yeah,
And
that's a
I'm-
lot, man. That's too
Too
much.
many, right?
Plus the next day when you fly out, you need a fucking air.
Right.
fit,
And
right?
then I like to travel in
Yeah.
a little bit of like,
This might sound counterintuitive coming from us, but you're just like you're getting too many fits off. You need to you need to lose like 1 fit in there.
I know. I don't know.
Or only pack clothes that are more versatile,
Yeah,
where
I
like
know.
they could work in various fits.
But then what I'm also doing is I'm also copping. So I'm also opening packages, getting excited.
Right.
Like Adam sends me all this shit. I'm going to want to bring all of it and wear
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know
So
what you do?
that's the other thing. Yes.
You pretend you're a fucking you're a grown man child and you bring a pillow onto the plane, but it's just a pillowcase and you stuff it with clothes. They can't charge you for the pillow, but they don't know it's full of clothes. I saw this on TikTok.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
But I hate carrying anything. That's the other problem. It's
You're a
like-
checked baggage guy.
Yeah.
Well, flying private kind of eliminates a lot of these commercial
Yeah,
pains.
But I'm not always flying private.
Right,
So I
right.
feel like so
man, what's
sometimes
tough?
I gotta fucking
gotta
be in
slum it.
business class.
right, totally. Yeah.
Wait, so what's the issue? If you can check a bag, just check your your
No,
bag
but
down.
I just think it's just annoying. I just feel like it's just a lot of stuff.
You ever
in
gotten
general.
so-
I would love to be able to do these shows and just have one little duffel on the plane
Right.
and just like 2 suits. But I like to look at all my clothes even backstage. So I go, do I want to wear this suit tonight or this suit tonight? I'll put this blazer on.
I mean, if you're flying first class or business, can't you give them your garment bag and then you have a backpack and like a rolly bag?
I could do that, but the problem is I have too many clothes for that. That's the problem. After I need
You
to
need
go
to you need to downsize just
Yes.
a little bit.
Or
I
just
think.
wear 3 fits at once onto
or
the plane.
layer up heavy on the plane.
Yeah, or wear like a great fit on the plane.
Yeah,
I thought about doing that, just like wearing a suit on the plane.
Ooh, Don Draper style.
But then it's like I
John
wanna
Mulaney definitely wears suits on planes, I'm sure.
No,
right?
he doesn't. He
No,
quickly
Stadium Goods merch.
Yeah, he
All right.
quickly puts on the Stadium Goods hoodie.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I could see you in a suit in business class, smoking a cig, fucking the whole plane needs to be evacuated, having a little gentleman's breakfast. Yeah.
Is
that
the
could be good.
suits on stage for you and John? Is that kind of like respect for the stage or like an old school Hollywood comedy thing? No, seriously.
No, I think it's like a respect for like what you're doing. It's like this is a job.
Respect yourself.
Respect yourself. Look good.
Right.
It's a job.
Look good, look good, feel good, play good.
Yeah.
Right? I think Deion said
I think
it.
Are you
so.
copying in every city you go to?
No.
That's out of control.
No, that's out of control.
I mean,
But you're on
What
the
if there's a
precipice.
I mean, I'm just no.
I heard that Des Moines has some fire vintage horror movie tees, bro.
they
Yeah.
probably do.
Yeah.
There's a
Book
place
the show
called
there.
there is a place in Iowa called Vice. That's a good. Shout
Yeah,
out
what
Vice.
an appropriate name, by the way. Jesus Christ, the fact that you were like, no, actually I have a rec. I actually have a rec for Des Moines. It's funny that you say that.
Name a city. I got a fucking vintage store.
Yeah, Jesus
Nick Craig can help
Christ.
you out in Iowa.
Oh, he came to the show.
Oh, he
That's
did?
right,
Yeah.
that's right.
Shout out Nick, dude.
I love Nick. He came to the show. He
He
also
was
told me
thirsting so hard for a repost.
he also told me not to
The last black man in Iowa.
buy yellow loafers, but I bought them anyways.
Oh, he tried to talk you out of it, talk you off
He
the
was like
ledge.
they're a little too bright, but I was like, I want something
You're
for a
I'm in
black
show
suit.
business.
I want something for a black suit.
Did he come with
pop.
his family?
No, I think he just came with his wife.
Okay.
Well,
He left the kids at home,
I think so. He didn't mention his kids.
Did he shit his pants at the show?
He did not.
or his kid rather.
But he was loving.
What were the yellow loafers?
They were. Let me show you
yeah.
What was the brand?
What's the
You
brand?
remember?
the brand.
I'm trying to think. Yellow loafers. What ALD made yellow loafers?
Blackstock and Weber. I'm
Blackstock
sure.
maybe.
Blackstock. I bought some, but I haven't tried them on yet because
Okay.
I never know how loafers are going to fit.
Yeah.
These were these
You got
bright-
to. Did you size down? You got to size down in Blackstock. I don't know if you.
Oh, you do? Like how?
Well, that's the thing. Some people go on a full size. Some people go on a half. But you got.
He told us on pod. He was like, "This is Blackstock law," but I don't remember what it was.
What is that like Sharia law
Camper
for
Lab?
loafers?
Camper Lab?
Oh,
Wait, no,
that's Kiko's. The Kiko does camper shoes, like his own line. That's called Camper
Do you think
Lab.
these are too bright?
Yes, get the fuck out of here. Those are clown shoes.
Those are
dude.
minion loafers.
Yeah. The minion
You're wearing-
steppers,
You're
dude.
Kevin and Bob on your left and right.
All right, I got to return them.
Yeah, those are. Nick Grant was putting it lightly. Those are absurd. Now,
Okay, no. Here's what
Here's
I'll
the
say.
thing: if I wear a black suit,
those are despicable.
Yeah. Your money may grew, but those are still despicable.
dude.
But here's the thing: you are,
That's a cool brand. Bad shoe.
but you are on stage you are a rock star. That is a rock star shoe. Those aren't
Yeah.
everyday shoes. You can't wear those in the street.
that's what I mean. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like a black suit
Can you
on
write-
stage.
Can you write off the shit that you buy? for the
Yeah.
Oh,
I
then,
don't think you should wear that with a black suit though. It's too stark of a contrast. It's got like
maybe a blue
maybe not your
suit.
green. I don't know. Maybe
Yo, those are
doable.
What are you supposed to wear with those? They're yellow, dude.
I have a bumblebee costume.
Yeah,
That
wear it with
could
wear it
work.
with that.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm gonna return.
looking like Nirvana heart shaped box
God.
ass motherfucker.
All right, I'm sorry.
No
well, I
worries.
should have texted you, but I don't have your number.
You have my number.
Now I do.
First of all, you always had my number. You just never saved it because I got your number.
Damn.
I don't think I ever had your number. I only texted you.
So then, how do I have your number? Why would I have it?
You probably got my number because you're like, yo, I want that guy's number.
There's
Yeah, I
been
got
a-
it from Kevin Hart, bro.
Got from Jake Johnson or whatever.
Jesus Christ, dude. I hate this show. Making
Got
me
it
look
from,
bad.
wait, who was the guy that got it from Mark Hoppus?
Yeah,
I got a beef with him too.
Yeah. We're gonna run up on your ass, dude.
Wait, so all you mentioned was travel tips for yourself. What about travel tips for traveling with your boo thing? Besides, just
Oh.
don't
Well, I think I like to it's good to maybe have something set up like
get the greeter.
Safe word.
safe word. Also, like
Time apart, maybe.
Well, no, time apart, but also I think like just to know like a spa situation where you're staying right away. Be like, oh, there's this dope massage. You should get this massage. You know,
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
just
Just
so no
kind
one
of
talks
have
for
it
an
be
hour.
set up like before
Right.
you get there.
Sure.
You know,
Okay.
and also we've been traveling
Have
with,
some type of something for your wife to just do on her own. To
right
get her
when
out of
she,
your hair
well, when she
immediately.
gets there, she's
A
like,
diversion set up immediately when you touch down is what is
okay.
happening.
Yeah, exactly. And then just if there's a fun thing to do, just sort of go into that city and make sure you get to like have dinner or something.
Right, make some memories.
Yeah, but it's been
Who's
hard.
watching your kids, by the way, when all this is happening?
The yellow shoes.
It's a good question.
The minions.
Yeah, they think they're
are-
minions.
Your
Well, our
children
kids
are
have
being
been
raised by
coming with
minions.
us, which has been insane.
Why would you bring that upon yourself?
We thought, well, it was, yeah, I know. I learned at the Hollywood
The baby
Bowl
too.
not to bring them to the show because my daughter just took over my fucking dressing room and
Right.
drank all my LaCroix.
wow.
You
My
drink all your
son was
whiskey.
spread out playing Nintendo Switch, and I'm like
Right.
shitting about to like bring on Earthquake, and now we just sort of like they were here with my parents. We sort of figured out babysitters,
Right.
nannies, the whole thing.
Yeah.
to
It's a
help
work
out.
in progress.
Yeah, we're sort of figuring like my rider, trying to figure out the best
Right,
situation
right,
for his tour.
Find that perfect
Speaking of
middle
kids, they
ground.
sound expensive. Dan Levy, how much money do you make?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know you lied a little bit in your act, but somewhere around there.
I mean, you got
No.
the show, you got the tour.
I think you said $200,000.
No. I say the joke, but I want to say the joke.
Oh, no,
here.
no, right,
I do a
right.
joke.
Come on,
I do a
Morris.
joke about it. But
seven figs?
7 figs?
7 figs.
7 figs?
Come on. We got to be up there.
I mean,
I
sheesh,
make
you've seen the
it
yellow loafers
I'm making enough money to buy all my loafers
and write them off.
You're making yellow loafer
I'm
money.
making yellow loafer
Skinning
money.
minions alive.
Yeah, and
Dressing like a Jewish pimp.
I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to bring things together to get a piece of that sweet Jake Johnson residual.
Right,
cash,
right,
you know
right.
what I
Sure.
mean?
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
like to spend your hard-earned money on?
That we haven't already talked about because we
Yeah.
said we got $900 vintage horror tees.
That was an exception. That was insane.
right.
But like
Um,
you've besides John's, what do you like to spend your money on? Because you spend a lot of money on John's.
Yeah, I buy some clothes. I mean, I like, for me, like bigger picture stuff is like real estate. Like, I like, I'm
In the valley?
yeah, all in the
I got a
valley.
timeshare in the valley.
Valley. And so that's I like real estate and clothes, I guess.
Where are we
But
looking
really,
real estate wise? Is it out west?
Trying to become a landlord?
Copping like 40,000 acres in Arizona?
well, yeah, I tried to have an Airbnb situation, but I had an Airbnb, and then the Airbnb laws changed, and then I had to like just get rid of the place because they shut down Airbnbs in like an Airbnb city. It was not an investment, not good, not a good investment.
You were fired by Airbnb.
Yeah, I was fired by Airbnb.
You need a fucking inside man in the Gavinator's office, bro.
I know, and yeah, make it happen. But no, yeah, like I guess I'd say clothes. Big picture real estate, but also like experiences, like we like doing things,
like
just
Disney
going
World.
places
Right.
and just doing stuff.
Like Harry Potter World.
Harry Potter World, Universal Studios, West Hollywood's Blue Bottle, anything to get out of the house.
Wow, what range, dude? What range?
Dan Levy, how much do you think you have spent on clothes in your lifetime? Now we're talking 7 figures. Gotta be.
I mean, I mean, a lot of, like a lot of money.
You think
I'm not
over
sure.
$1 million?
Over $1
And I'm just talking
million?
outgoing money. Obviously, you've
Right.
reimbursed
You
or
got churn
recompense yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've gone in phases. I feel like my clothing is
flows.
Bipolar.
it's a bipolar situation where there's moments of
His
like,
closet bipolar. He's throwing fits. There it is.
and
Yep.
there we go.
Okay.
I don't know like actual real numbers, but it's been
Hallie told us over $1 million.
Yeah.
And that was in our failing upwards days when we first.
Yeah, that was before we even. Yeah, that was his first time. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's been a long time. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm
been in the game for.
I've been in the game for a
minute.
long time. I mean, I know
Since
I
Old
look
Navy days.
21.
Yeah,
but I'm 41.
yeah.
So
Back when Old Navy was a new Navy.
Yeah, I mean,
dude.
I've been copping Old Navy discounts back in '98.
Yeah.
Then I also worked at Banana Republic and the Gap. Shout out, same company.
Wow, dude.
And yeah, I don't
just
know.
like Kanye.
Raping,
Yeah, just-
pillaging every mall.
wherever I
Jesus.
go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
But
been
it's a lot.
a bunch of
All
stuff.
right. Well, now we got a new figure that we were going to try to hit moving
Yeah.
forward. We're going to hit $1
gotta
million.
get-
try to hit $1 million in suits.
Let's,
this
get
year.
your account on that.
Yeah.
Dan Levy, thank you for coming on to the only podcast that matters. Before we get you out of here
Yes.
and you take an Uber to the place where you doing some comedy tonight?
Soho House,
Soho House.
known
That's
for
right.
comedy.
Yeah.
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 They do have
The
some,
Mecca. The Mecca.
The Mecca of comedies, where everyone
the
starts.
MSG of the meatpacking district.
Yeah, exactly.
Who else is on the bill?
I don't know. It's 2 other people, but I'm not sure.
Check out the roof of the Restoration Hardware is great over there. Actually, go to the Marnie Market.
Morning market.
Meatpacking,
Okay, I
yeah.
am hungry.
No,
Oh, no, it's not for food. They have-
Marnie
it's like Marnie
for John.
Home
Are you
Goods.
hungry for John's?
I am hungry for John.
No, but
always.
it's very few Johns, mostly like home goods. If you
Oh.
want a $900 fucking small little stool made of upcycled materials from Colombia.
Is it Freddy Krueger related?
No.
No.
Okay.
But it'll haunt your dreams.
Okay.
Once you
It really
once you
will.
see the bill.
We want to offer up some constructive criticism before you get out of here and you head on over to the vaunted comedy mecca of Soho House.
when you and Matt Rife opens for you, dude.
I'll go first. Here's a tried and true formula that I think would really elevate your stand-up and just your career in general. Develop a crippling drug addiction. Have a star-studded intervention, go to rehab, and develop a fire hour of stand-up.
Okay, that's a good idea. I've thought about
Yeah.
that.
No one's ever done that before either.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's a good
That's
idea.
a free one.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
All
I
right,
think
fine.
I should try.
Yeah, try it. Try
Maybe I could do Molly.
I got addicted to Molly.
I got addicted to dancing.
I broke
That would be the
fingers.
funniest drug to get
I
addicted
broke
to.
fingers massaging people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bit holes in my cheeks.
Yeah. Damn. Has anyone ever gone to rehab for Molly?
I'm sure.
Yeah. Everyone in the Hamptons.
And what are they doing this weekend is my question.
It's like the
Yeah.
late great Bob Saget. I used to suck dick for weed.
Yeah.
Or no, for crack.
All right.
That was crack.
Love
Yes.
Bob Saget.
Big
A
rip.
cool drug to be addicted to versus Molly. A little
Yeah.
bit.
Shadow Hunter.
Fucking great advice, James. You have a future in show business for sure. And
Yeah.
honestly, my piece of constructive criticism, Dan, is super simple. It's the moment we've been building towards this whole pod. Save my fucking number, bitch. You're fucking killing me. You're making me look bad on my own show. Should I read the text?
Give out your phone number right now.
My phone number? No.
Starts with a 5.
Okay. I said, hey, yo, Dan, thanks so much for the tickets tonight, bro. Can't wait to see you. What time you going on? Hi, period. 4 spaces. Who is this? Question mark.
Well, because
So also
Yeah.
It's Kevin Hart, bitch. Who the fuck do you think it is? It's Larry.
Yeah.
Who else would send you such a nice, sweet,
Fucking
gracious message?
551.
Yeah. Ooh,
All right.
What else? What else?
Zip it, bro. Let's okay.
Keep going.
Okay, so he did save it. Okay, so you saved it. All right.
No,
okay.
now you're definitely
Who else do you know from Mawa County?
I know. I was
Larry parentheses, do not answer.
I was like, what? I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Also, people, you never know. Like, it could have been one of my mom's
On
friends.
show day, it could have been anybody, right?
Well, no, it could have been it could have been a random.
Could have been Adam Pally. You don't have his number saved.
No, I don't save his number ever.
It is.
Block his
It
ass.
was one of your mom's friends, by the way. I'm your new stepdad. I've been waiting to tell you, dude. Thank you for saving it. Finally, Jesus.
I needed
like
to.
fucking pulling
But
teeth out of Invisalign.
But come on,
I'm the guy.
you're the guy who's with the scheduling.
We normally talk, the three of us, on IG. I will say that's typically
all the time.
That would be where
We always
the conversation typically goes down. Talking Johns, checking in,
Yeah.
talking
If you wanna
failed
make-
TV
if you want-
ideas.
if you want to make
etc.
if you want to make something happen, you text me. If
Yes.
you want to ask somebody about yellow loafers, you text Lawrence.
Fuck, I'm getting stressed because I bought them like 4 weeks ago. I better be able to return
You got to
them.
just figure out what, because if you can write them off, it is going to be fun to wear. You just need to figure out what to wear them with. And I think James is right. A black suit, you're going to look like a Batman
Like
villain.
bananas in pajamas, baby.
Yeah. You just got to figure out what to wear it with. And you shouldn't do all yellow.
What about jeans?
I don't know. Honestly, your best bet might be like a navy suit.
Yeah, I have.
Those are so yellow. Those are so yellow.
I have.
I'll put
I
them
have
in
like
the
a.
Zood
I,
board for that
I
episode.
have a navy. I have like a teal navy suit,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Send us a pic.
I'll send you pics.
Yeah.
I will maybe return them though.
They're
Dan,
ridiculous.
where can the kids follow
Yeah, what do you
on
wanna
social
plug?
media, and what would you like to plug?
Oh, follow me on Instagram. The IG is growing at a rapid pace.
are
At
you at
Dan
now?
Levy Show.
Okay, what are you at now, and what were you at before the tour?
Oh, this is going to be embarrassing. Don't make him do this on
No. I was at like, what was I? Let me see. I know exactly what it was. Hold on.
Damn. Also, we should read your embarrassing Instagram bio. You have 26.5K followers. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
and
What
I
was-
had
what
like
was it before?
20, I think.
Oh,
before-
nice. All right.
Yeah. So
It's fucking 25%.
All right, we're just real quick. American stand-up comedian, TV writer, producer, blah blah. Collector of sneakers, t-shirts, and kids. Wow,
You
dude.
collect kids? I'm phrasing, bro.
okay, I'm gonna change that actually.
PJ to Little St. James.
Wait, that's a
Anything else to plug? Should people watch Lion? Do you get paid if people stream Lion?
No. People.
When is your show
But
coming out?
they should watch it though.
What's okay? Plug some dates of the tour.
Yeah.
When's the show coming out?
Let's do that. The show is in the works. It's in early stages, so it's not. I don't have.
Don't watch that.
Yeah, don't watch that yet. But when it comes out, I mean, that's gonna
But
be.
Google true to size that the
Yeah.
execs see that there's interest in it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
you
get
know,
the
there's-
Google rankings up for sure.
Yeah, there's good things. I'm also going to be, producing your guys' show, and you'll fire me.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, totally.
That show's going to come out, maybe in 2090.
February 2090.
When Minneapolis,
We
is
did
the
have
one-
a Zoom that was
We did.
like it was classic. Like, we want to be like Dave. Like, yeah, I know everyone wants to be like Dave.
when LA
Fuck. Did we say that?
Yeah, you did that.
when LA and New York
damn
are underwater, Minneapolis is the only city left standing.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's
be
the cultural
shooting-
capital of the world.
We're gonna be shooting Throwing Fits starring Dave. Good. Some Nashville, August 25th.
Okay.
Nashville, baby. Nash Vegas.
Through the 28th.
You're
Milwaukee,
gonna get some good vintage down there. That's where you're gonna get some fucking.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
gonna be back on the sauce quick, dude.
Milwaukee, August 20th. Madison, the
not great
19th.
vintage.
Dayton, Ohio, if you're there. Peoria. I don't know. Oh, what's going to be actually really great?
Tell
is
us.
The Vancouver show is
Ooh.
August.
Great shopping
August
in
10th.
Vancouver,
Yeah,
dude.
I know. Dead Presidents. I wear those pants a lot with my blazer. I love those
What
pants.
pants?
These Dead Presidents pants. They're like
I'm not familiar.
you're not familiar?
I mean,
With this one specific pair of pants that you have?
Yeah.
Not familiar.
They're great.
the brand is called Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're Vancouver based.
They're Vancouver based.
Okay.
They're great. I thought you were going to get excited about
Big
it.
Canada guy over here.
They're my favorite pants.
Did Dan Levy Canadian put you on?
No. Adam
Canadian?
Pally did.
Yeah,
Adam Pally
bro.
did.
Damn,
Adam Pally
Pally, dude.
Pally's Canadian, right?
Yeah, he's very Canadian. From Jersey. The Jersey
Dead
part of Canada.
Presidents pants.
Canada of the tri-state. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture of me in them. They're like the best fit I think I have pants
Really?
wise. I wear them with suits, wear them with jackets. They're great. Anyways, also Portland at Moda Center, which is gonna be sick where the Blazers play. On
Nice.
the 12th, we're gonna go to Nike then, and then Seattle on the 13th.
Sick, dude. Go see
Dan
Dan
Levy.
on tour with John Mulaney.
It's gonna
Thank
be
you
great.
for coming on to the only
Yeah,
podcast.
we appreciate
that matters.
it, man.
Chef, take us out.